for like what's that now? 22 years.
Darren had a druid named fucking
22 years, man. That's why they had like a lot of like.
What was Darren's druid's name? I took Darren's
druid.
I
mean, not straight 22.
I still remember, Antonio, the last time we played.
It's been created 22 years
ago.
The
last time we played this group, I know it was the day that my firstborn son was born. May 3rd, 2009. That's the last time we played that group hierarchy. How can I forget? That's when my son was born. I was like, guys, gotta go to the hospital. Look at that. I'm like, guys, gotta go. You guys remember that? Well, technically we played May 2nd, and it was almost like midnight, almost midnight. Oh, we gotta go. My son was born like the next day at 9 in the morning.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Can you believe that was the last time we played, guys? 2009 hierarchy. So it's not like we've been, it took us 22 years to get to level 13. No, we haven't played since 2009.
It took you 22 years.
That group has been a hiatus for 13 years. So you see why I'm skeptical? Nah, we're never going to play that group again.
They were even on hiatus prior to that, to be honest.
Bro, and even before that, there was a lot of hiatus. Like,
hell yeah, there's a lot of hiatus. Because
but they're they're the actual earliest group. They're the first group.
They were the first third. They were the first third edition group that we made.
Before 3.5, they were the first group. Third edition.
As soon as 3E came out, I was like, let's make these first starter characters, and Matt had made at the time, because all we had was the fucking player's handbook. They didn't even. That's what sucked. They had the player's handbook, and then you had to wait a month for the DM guide to come out, and then another month for the fucking monster manual to come out. But when you got the player's handbook, they did give you like a little booklet with it for like it had like a few starter adventures. But so Matt was like, all right. So he made a high elf, and just started them off as a bard. As a bard, I think you took exotic weapon proficiency, spike chain. And he was very different. He's very different now than when he first started. I think you were going for like improved trip.
Right, I wanted to trip.
No, I
wanted to do it with the weapon. I originally wanted to do it with the rapier, but it was like only certain weapons were trip weapons, or it had to be unarmed if you were gonna trip. And right, like there was the way it was like you couldn't trip using your dexterity.
Yeah, it was just using your strength. It was your strength versus the enemy's.
That was the only option you could trip
versus the enemy's strength or dexterity.
Right.
See, they had the choice, but not the attacker.
Yeah. So I had to use a spike chain in order to.
You're like, man, you were so mad. You're like, man, I want to finesse trip people. I don't want to. I don't want to knock him down with brute strength. He doesn't have brute strength.
Exactly.
In Pathfinder, they got that feat now, I think, though.
That feat, a feat came out
they had that in 3.5. They fixed that whole issue.
They had a feat for that like a few years afterwards. It was balancing trip, where it was like you take the feat and you can use your dex. You can use your dex instead of your trip.
We were only playing with core books when that.
It was core, but it was Matt. Matt made his bard, and then Ian was one of the first players, and you were one of the first players. You made your human fighter.
Human fighter, yeah.
And then, and Ian made the human necromancer.
Dante.
And he was the first character to fucking get himself fucking killed with his own spell or some shit like that.
The fuck?
Yeah.
His HP was mad low.
His HP was low. They still had that D4 hit points. Now it's D6, but wizards and sorcerers, woof. You kill him with a house cat.
Even when you got spit on, you could die.
You throw a 1d2 rock at them, and if they had, I think he had like
mass damaged.
I mean, he was level 3 at the time, but I think his HP was still like 8 or 9.
Yo.
But like
he was 2 bitch slaps. A bitch slap does 1d2 damage, right? A bitch slap, literally. You guys bitch slap twice as a wizard, you're dead.
Yo, they did not
1d2
play.
1d2 damage, dead.
And you're like, and you got to be mad careful with your spells. The trade off was if you survived, then you can do all your godly shit towards the end. But
like Claudius, he survived the end game.
like,
Now he's
but it was like good luck surviving those first 5 levels.
Well, you'll know when you play your witch. Yo, those first 3 levels, man, and rough. You don't got a lot of spells, low HP. You gotta rely on your. Hopefully, you got a good party to protect your ass. You know, but and fortunately with Vindicators, we always had a freaking strong, tank and support crew. So
nah, he killed him. He killed him. So he had like 2 HP left, and he was trying to do
Spectral Hand.
He cast a Spectral Hand and wanted to. I think so he could cast his touch spells at a distance, and then.
But you suffer 1d4 damage.
You have to sacrifice 1d4 HP.
That's crazy. And
so,
you only got 2 HP.
And I warned him. I said,
dude,
you're gonna lose 1d4 hit points casting the spell. You only got 2 left. You good? Motherfucker rolls a 3, and I was like, all right, well, your spell came out, and then you drop 2 negatives, and you're dying. and then. Before Darius and Penthus was able to like stabilize him or heal him or whatever, fucking the guys were fighting the Displacer Beast and the fucking killed and it killed him. It jumped on him, jumped on his unconscious character and killed him.
Roleplay purposes, he is a necromancer. He wanted to taste death first.
Damn.
Oh no!
He said he got.
Masochist. Oh yeah. So this, this someone that we went to high school with. Ian created that character around mid-level. I don't know when we were like level 5 or level 6. Our other friend Mike took over that character. It's like because Ian didn't
quit playing for a minute.
Oh, that basically became Mike's worst character. It's someone like he developed that character all the way up until Mike. And I remember at one point Ian used to hate. That's my character created, and Doug was like, "Nope, my character now, bitch."
Yeah, right.
He basically stopped his guy. He took that character. He appropriated that character. He should have done the copyright.
He hijacked his character.
That's my character now.
That's his fun.
Well, because I think, man, I don't even know how that began. Because I think it was like. I think we just told Schwartz, yo, how about you just play Ian's character instead of like making a new one?
We wanted to play, and Ian had an attitude. There was an argument or something. He didn't feel like playing the character anymore because he was like,
that's what it was.
He was being difficult. So we're like, all right, while we have like Mike, because Mike's was over right now, why don't you NPC Dante? And then from there, it just took off.
Yeah,
it was a wrap from that.
Yeah,
Ian didn't really care about it until we started having fun and talking about it while Ian was over, because he still used to come over even though he didn't play D&D anymore.
Yeah,
he still played Magic, played Smash Brothers and shit. He would come over and we start talking about the cool shit we're doing, and that's what got him jelly. And then it was
he got jealous. But he's the one that abandoned that.
Yeah, because for real, everybody was bragging about everything Dante. Everybody was bragging all the shit Dante was doing, and Ian was just getting. Ian always had something snarky to say.
But the same shit happened with Darren too. It was the same group because Darren made a druid.
Yeah, he made.
And then he played the druid and was like, "I don't like druids anymore," so he quit. So I started seeing the druid.
Oh yeah, Watson took over that character.
How you play 7 levels of druid and then you're like, oh, this is ass. I don't want to play it. Yo, and then no lie, fucking Matt takes it over. Matt takes it over and gives it a rework, and then starts showing off what it, and Darren's like, yo, give me my druid back.
Yeah.
Yo, and this guy Watson like, nope, it's my character.
He's like, no.
Watson did not give that character. I invested time and years.
But I think he did. I think he did. Was like, all right, Darren, go ahead. And then like, so Darren, yeah, no, he did play with.
I did give it back to him though.
Yeah, he gave it back to him, and he played it with Matt's tweaks, and
still had an issue.
And like after a while, he just didn't want to. I don't think he just wanted to play. He didn't want to play the character anymore. He didn't want to play that group anymore. And
the only like power-based character that he would enjoy playing are Scions. For some reason, he always liked Scions.
He likes Scions. He loves Scions.
Yeah, that's
always anything like
Scions
and monks.
Oh yeah, he loves having clerics and wizards in his party to support his ass.
Oh, he won't play.
He doesn't like playing one though.
No, he won't play. He won't play one. It's either a monk or a scion. That's it.
Yeah. This guy's like Kenpachi from Bleach. He likes playing Kenpachi guy.
Yeah,
pretty much. That's smart.
Yeah, because he likes. He'll play barbarians. I think that was the character he was supposed to bring.
There you go. That's probably his next character because it was like a toss up between monk and barbarian. I wouldn't be surprised if barbarian's his next character.
I think it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be barbarian. Fucking.
Yo, Black Mike's watching One Piece right now.
Who?
Black Mike. He's watching One Piece.
He just started One Piece?
Yeah, I just heard him laughing just now. He was laughing at something that happened.
They finally started. Eventually everyone will have finally watched One Piece.
Yeah, he's
I'm still holding out on Darren. Darren's like the last bastion of I'm not gonna touch
November 4th until
One Piece.
One Piece Red releases November 4th. I'm going to theater to support that movie.
Yeah, of course I am too.
Yeah, I didn't want to, but I did. I even caught up on the manga as well, just because there might be potentially spoilers there. So I'm like, well, no spoilers now. I'm caught up on stuff. Yeah, so just beware just in case.
Yeah.
I don't. How do I say this? Usually those movies are not canon, but then certain things.
No, they say this one's canon.
Oh, it is?
No,
yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not?
But certain characters that they introduce are
because he wrote it in.
No, it's impossible to be canon because it would have to take place after the Wano arc, which they haven't done anything. In the manga, they did. In the manga, something did happen after the Wano arc, but it's not that.
In the series, I don't know if it's fillers. In the series, I'm not spoiling anything, Luke, but they took a break in the Wano arc. I guess like they always do this when a movie's coming out.
They did it with Strong World.
Like 3 episodes, and it's like a flashback, like from like Luffy beginning. I'm like, are they making this?
Yeah, they worked it into Luffy's origin.
They worked it into his backstory, man. Like, he knows.
No, I know, but but here's the thing: none of the movies are canon. What they do is there are elements in the movies that are canon to the manga.
Like Shiki.
Shiki the Golden Line from Strong. Was that Strong World? Yeah, Strong World.
Yeah, Strong World.
Yeah,
okay.
Strong World's not canon, but
Shiki the character is canon in the manga, but the whole when Luffy and his crew fought him, that didn't happen. That's self-contained to the movie. But the character, when they mentioned him in the manga, yeah, he's a real character.
To further add to that, Lewis, before that Strong World movie came out, Shiki was never mentioned at all in the manga.
He wasn't mentioned in the movie. Oh, they mentioned him in the manga afterwards.
Afterwards, they will do in the manga flashbacks. Oh yeah, during Gold Roger's age, this guy was a top. Genius.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they'll take elements and they'll put it in there, but
let's say from the movie Red. It's not canon, but
this well, a little bit of a piece of Shank's origin.
Yes, will be canon.
Is canon in the manga that's taken from the film.
Oh yeah, actually, I read.
Yeah, I'm reading an article on it, and it pretty much just says the film follows the rule, which is that none of the 15. And that's right, 15 movies are considered canon. That's the short answer of it. However, the long answer is, are there parts of it that is considered canon? And that answer is yes.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because as a whole, Red continues with the golden rule. Its events aren't canon. Even if they're explicitly told this, even though we're explicitly told this, it's rather unavoidably present in the case, considering who's in the film.
Yeah.
See, Jinbei is with the Straw Hats, so if it was canon, it would have to take place after Wano. The Big Mom and her pirate crew are also very much still at the top of their game in Red.
Yeah. So like it can't. It's like alternate.
So it can't be canon based on its placement in time.
It's like
However,
it's
there
like
are
with
some things that happen in the film that is canon.
It's like with the Dragon Ball Z films. Like none of those were canon. Like, except for the Broly one that happened recently. But other than that, everything else wasn't canon.
And they use the same. They use the same example. They said Strong World, which is not canon, but did introduce Shiki the Golden Lion, who does exist in the series as a canon character. So as you might expect from all that, Red introduces a rather major canon character, and that's Shanks' daughter, Uta. So that's what we could take away from this as canon. The characters in it themselves exist in Oda's world, but the events that's happening in the film has not happened as part of canon.
Yeah.
So I guess Shanks does have a daughter named Ulti, and that is his daughter. As for like what happens in the film, that's not true.
Yeah.
But if that's his daughter, right, that means her origin is also canon.
Yeah.
And her origin is tied to Luffy's origin, which means
so that part is canon then.
Right, which means that part is canon.
Well, yeah, the part that way he had met her as a kid, yeah, that would be canon.
Right, that's canon.
But like, yeah, but the whole adventure revolving around her, none of that.
Yeah, the events that happen in the modern time in that movie, not canon. But if it happened in the past, it is.
Plus, I heard they stuck her in one page of the manga too to like solidify that the character's canon.
Right.
But not the events.
Listen, since One Piece came out in 1999, the anime, even the manga.
Right.
This guy, Shanks, has only gotten like less than when you add it up, like less than 9 minutes screen. He is like the most mysterious character.
He's the most highly anticipated. The most highly anticipated.
The movie is not canon. I am seeing it just to see the power level.
Motherfuckers are saying, this is the only fucking crew
with no devil fruit.
With
they're considered the most OP group.
Nobody there has a devil fruit. No
devil fruit. No devil fruit.
And they wanted the 4 fucking emperors. I was like,
But the thing about it is but the funny thing, it's not canon. So it's like
their powers will be canon. I bet their powers will be canon. Their hockeys and all that shit.
Bro, it's not canon.
Well,
I don't know, man. I think the way he fights in the film is gonna be canon.
I think
the way he fights, not like
the way he fights and his hockey.
Obviously not.
So the events are not canon, but what he could do in the events is canon.
Yes, exactly.
I think his power level that they're gonna show off in there is gonna be canon. Obviously,
like Karakari. Like Karakari, he could see like into the future a few seconds. Like stuff like that. They'll show like, oh, this is what freaking Shanks could do in his crew. That's what I'm thinking.
They're gonna show high level hockey shit.
We all know he has monsters.
They're trying to give people a taste of Shanks's crew before. That's what it is. Before they actually start doing some real shit in the manga, they're giving everybody a nice little taste of what to expect.
I bet they're not gonna showcase everything in the movie. I bet in the manga he'll still pull some shit like what?
Oh, of course. You gotta pull out a surprise. You gotta do something with that, yeah. Yeah. Fucking.
I'm curious. I wonder who's more powerful, like Goldie Rogers or Shanks. I'm really curious. Because remember,
I think if Goldie was still alive,
Goldie did not have a devil fruit. Yeah, he was the most powerful pirate ever, and he had no. And
it's Goldie, man. Because
like Monkey D. Garp. Garp has no devil fruit. You cannot fall asleep on people that master hockey.
It's Goldie. It's Goldie because he was stronger than Whitebeard in his prime.
Goldie, right? With no and listen,
no
Whitebeard in his prime had
and he had a devil fruit.
Emperor's hockey. Plus, he had the most powerful fruit in existence.
One of the most powerful fruits.
They were like almost like equal. So that's like OG right there. And this guy, Goldie Roger, only had hockey, fighting against.
And you see the shit Whitebeard was pulling off, and he was not only was he old, but he was in a weakened state. Like the first time you see him, the dude has fucking IV attached to his fucking arm. But have
you seen the flashback with Odin?
But he was still pulling some.
That's what I was about to say. What's crazy about it is Odin jumped into that battle He was clearly the weakest out of the three of them.
And Odin's strong as hell. And yeah, he was.
But he's strong as hell. But the funny thing is, this motherfucker is strong as still. He was stronger than all three of them. Kaido during that time.
Yeah. He was still stronger than Kaido. Like, Kaido's a beast, and this guy Whitebeard's still fucking stronger than this motherfucker.
Right.
Oh yeah, Whitebeard's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about how strong Kaido is, and them motherfuckers were stronger than Kaido, with the exception of Oda.
I suspect.
Not Oda, fucking
I suspect if Whitebeard wanted to, he could have been the king of the pirates. Well, I don't know why, but whatever.
Because he wasn't going to be Roger to get it.
He didn't want.
That's what it is. He didn't want to be it, right?
Yeah,
even if he wanted to, he wasn't going to be able to. He just wanted a family. That was it.
He just wanted a family, and
but he wasn't. It was no way he was going to beat Roger to be going.
Right? No, I mean after Roger died. I'm saying.
Oh, after.
Oh, why didn't he go for the One Piece? He didn't have any desire.
He didn't have to decide for it, but if he wanted to, he could have conquered the world.
Oh, he could have.
Yeah. He could have.
He could have. Thing is, he was chill where he was at until
he was
until the government came and tried and fucked everything up.
Right. Yeah, because Whitebeard brought peace to everything.
Yeah, he kept the balance. Yep.
He kept the balance.
Oh hell yeah! Because right after he died, they immediately showed. They said, "Well, there's a power vacuum. Look what's happening."
Now there's a war. Now shit is out of control because Whitebeard's dead. But prior to then, you know,
he kept things in check.
Relative peace. I mean, we can only say that loosely because look what happened to Robin. Her whole island got wiped out. So, and apparently now they're going back and they're doing a retcon and saying that this motherfucker Shanks went and took out an island by himself too. So it's not just the government taking out islands. Apparently pirates doing the same shit. Something happened with Uta and she got kidnapped or some shit and Shanks wiped out an entire island. Now his crew, Shanks. I'm like, damn.
But anyway, so Mike's what part did he just start or like?
He just started.
So all right, so he's on like the first few arcs, those beginning
arcs.
He
read the manga, but he didn't watch the anime.
All right.
Yeah, baby. Adimarcus.
Fucking 7 years. I was just telling Jericho this. I was like, yo, we're almost at the end. 7 years. I lived in fucking Missouri when we started.
My wife said, it's been like 7 years we've been playing this campaign. And I'm like, wow, bittersweet.
I'm like, I am developing PTSD from this shit. Okay.
No, you not, nigga.
Let's finish it. I'm ready. I'm fiending for another character now.
All right.
I mean, I know I can say that with confidence. I've been playing a tank for a long time. I've been playing support character for a long time. 2 support characters. But your ass, Zino, you don't have no right to say this. All I know is when we go and we have to play level 1 motherfuckers again, people like you and Claudius and Darren's not gonna be playing. And Darren, the motherfuckers who are doing the most coolest shit, y'all gonna be hurting the most. Cause all that shit gonna be gone. Enjoy it while you can, 20th level gunslinger. Enjoy this shit, my nigga. Live it up. Cause when you go to level 1 witch, you're gonna be like, damn,
I can't.
Claudius right now is a god of creation, man. He could create shit from nothing.
Yeah.
Let there be light. Let there be what was known. Let there
be. My man Zino, son. Remember that one time you one-shot fucking
Yo, hold on. Maybe we should, before we start the next campaign, when we're done with this one, maybe we should for a few months play a hierarchy.
Hey, I'm with it, man.
Yeah, man. That'd be like a little good,
I'm with it.
Because how do I say this? We might not have the numbers for unless Lewis is planning just with us 3 doing Age of Worms.
Oh well, yeah. Well, it's gonna be with the ones that can commit. So it's just gonna be us three again. Unless
Well, I
somebody.
guess Louis gonna have to put an NPC in
Also,
there.
so HO Worm is not gonna be like a big group then. It's gonna be like probably like a
Nah, I don't want it to be
4-party, right?
I don't want it to be a big group, and
it makes it easier for you not have to like modify it too much. It's like
I mean, anybody.
Well, yeah, if anything, you have to tune the fucking quest down.
Anybody beyond this group would have to be someone who's like dead serious. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be there every week. It's gotta be. Like, I'm gonna be there. Barring any emergency situation or whatnot. Like, I'm gonna be there. Like, I'm gonna give up some sleep for the next day if I have to. Like that kind of.
Speaking of potential players, Matt Johnson is back in St. Louis.
Give up sleep. I don't know about that one.
I mean, that's what
preschooler.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. So.
Yeah, but do you have preschoolers?
I'm gonna be up at 5 in the morning.
I got 5 kids. One of
them. I got 5 kids. I can't talk shit.
One of them is in kindergarten. So yeah.
I can't talk no shit.
Speaking of potential players, Matt Johnson, he moved back to St. Louis. I think he has a job now here too.
Lewis, what about Matt Samuel? Why we can't?
Oh, he's staying in St. Louis.
Yeah, he has
and he's got a job.
Matt Johnson has a job here.
Cool. So he's staying at his sister's old apartment.
I didn't inquire about that. I'm not sure, but I know he got a job here, so it's only a matter of time before he gets a laptop and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Matt Samuel said he wanted to play too.
Let's go.
I know. Look at my face.
Hold on.
But I mean,
keeping the group small would be easier for you because then you just gotta.
It's also gotta. Okay, it's not just somebody with commitment to the game. I would like someone with not with.
I know.
Without
how godlike I've become.
I also need somebody without high conflict to also be.
Oh, when was the last time we had a? What a coincidence! The last time we had an argument was over 3 years ago.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta think about. We have games with Matt Samuel after D&D. We did it with Star Wars, and there were no arguments there.
No, not yet.
You didn't play long enough.
I don't know. I don't think there would have been any arguments.
Honestly, I mean, probably because like even I as the GM was not only were we new to the system, but we were picking back up on a system that was like semi new to us, and then we had to like refresh all our memories. Like, how did this rule go again? Oh yeah, how is this? Oh, wasn't there a rat on this? It was. Oh man.
We did a new 52 with the Star Wars saga because we originally had a group. We didn't play it for years, and then we created the same group again.
Yeah, like a variation.
It was a variant. That's what.
It
was a variant.
Different dimension. It's like
it was fun.
And let's switch up our characters, but still the name and stuff. Yeah.
I need to create a character and then show him that I'm fucking good at it. Okay, so then he could fucking eat my asshole. Okay. So
he said, "I need him in this group.
I need to show this motherfucker that I ain't nobody to play with.
Get my revenge."
I need him. So then when he talks shit about my witch, I fucking pass on his ass.
I'll kill you in less than a round.
Motherfucking deep sleep his ass and eat his ass. So I summon Coldre hella quick.
No, imagine Kai level like at the level we're at now. Kai, probably he would have been nasty.
Yeah, I would have been nasty too. He ain't shit.
Yeah, no, he probably would have been nasty because he would have been like. Remember, he would have like optimized every little thing. He probably would have to rebuild his character like every other level.
That man shapeshifted his character sheet so many goddamn times.
I remember that. Like he would have been. We never would have been playing.
I never. I'll be telling.
Level 20, you have a lot of options. Oh no, wait! I should have done this.
I'll be telling other DMs, I'm like, you ain't had a shape-shifting player like I've had a shape-shifting player. Well, what was he doing? Changing it to like Medusa and dragons all the time? How was he doing? His character sheet would change. His character sheet would change every session.
Would retrain everything.
Every level, he was a new fucking character. Came out with his own prestige class, the retrainer.
Matt is cool to play with. I think like not jokes aside. I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong, but I feel like Matt he thinks that when we created our characters, not just myself, all of us, because I saw he had this conversation with especially with Watson and my character, but even Watson many occasions also. He thinks that we had ulterior motives, like, oh no, you role playing your character like this, but you really are trying to do this. I'm like, no,
He was paranoid and narcissistic.
That's really what my character's trying to do. That's what. Or let's say, like, I remember he was accusing Watson, like, nah, come on, you created Cynthia so you can freaking cheese and boost up like Blakenum and this and that. You playing two characters, and I'm like, no, that's not an ulterior motive. If anything, Watson's doing us a favor. He has to like track two freaking characters, and not only that,
wow.
Cynthia. But he didn't see it that way. He saw that you're freaking cheesing. You want me to play two characters.
Listen.
And it's almost like he didn't give us the benefit of the doubt. He thought that we just trying to freaking cheese, and that's a little offensive.
Right.
No, I remember because here's the thing.
The purpose that leadership has is for you.
I'm a little bit more cynical.
To play multiple characters, but it really comes down to like your motivations of why are you playing two characters because you want to experience.
I remember you guys went at
multiple characters at once, or are you doing it for like?
You guys went at it for like 2-3 days, and I really don't think that you even convinced him. All right. But I'm like, nah, he's thinking that you're.
That's like for real.
Yeah.
My man didn't even think I was cheesing. He just called my shit ass.
Cynthia really like spreading the love to everyone in the party, not just like.
Listen, I
just figured the game will speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, I'm right. He never saw it that way. He always thought, nah, this guy's trying to like has like a Trump.
He saw a lot of things.
He thought that we were trying to like we always had ulterior motive. I'm like, no, sometimes there is an ulterior motive. Because his character has ulterior motive.
He just misread and misjudged so many things. Misread and misjudged so many things. Listen, because
Paladin don't have ulterior motives. I can't wait to play Paladin.
Right.
They're open book. They wear the emotions in their sleeves. Pretty much.
Well.
I can't have ulterior motives.
Some of them, unless you're a gray guard, but I mean.
Unless you're a gray guard.
I'm listening to the old videos, and I've done it twice because I did it a second time because I was editing them the second time through, and I'm listening to like.
Oh, so it's fresh and loses mind.
Oh yeah.
This big.
I'm listening to them because it's easy for me to. Because at work, I can wear earphones, so I got Bluetooth earphones. I got my phone in the other room just sitting on the charger, and I'll just go to my YouTube list with my D&D videos, and I just hit play. So I'll sit there. I'll be out there at work for 7 hours straight, listening to all our old sessions. Fucking, because I don't need to see it, I just need to hear it. So, I'm listening and I'm re-listening to all the times he's argued, and every single one of them he started, and every single one of them it was because things in the game weren't going his way, or like Pichardo's. It was either that, or the other half of the reason was, he had this paranoia that like everybody had some ulterior motive of something in the game, and everybody was metagaming every second of the fucking game.
We weren't building our characters for a team, but for ourselves.
And Lewis,
that was
Lewis.
He said that so
and I know I remember that argument. He was arguing with Matt just because like he would make these snide remarks about him having a cohort.
Yep.
Several times. I'm just like, yo, this man's still going on about this. Like, how many sessions did he talk about this?
No, man, you got to give your brothers the benefit of the doubt. It's like almost he's like basically saying, man, all of us are shady when we're not. Like, what the hell?
He was basically, and he had gotten to an argument because the argument with him and Matt was, well, because the DM let you. I don't know why the DM let you, which was a quick little dagger throw towards my way, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are you dragging me into this shit for?
Like, what did I
do? Because the DM let you. I don't know why the DM let you. I'm like, hold on, leadership's been in the game but you didn't have to allow it. It's optional. And I'm like, well, I did. You guys he has a cohort.
That's all hating. right?
It is. It's a lot of hate because his whole thing was, "Oh, Matt got 2 characters now."
I think he wanted to
so.
No, not
I mean,
really.
I don't even really.
He can't control his cohort like a character. I just let I let Matt
leadership also, Matt. He wanted to get like something to support his
I mean,
character.
I let Matt control Cynthia mostly as a character because it's easier for me. But
right.
rules is written. I don't have to.
What it sounds like to me, the way you guys are like reiterating it now, is it sounds to me like he's just jealous. I had something that he didn't have.
Right.
Or something that he felt that I shouldn't have, but I had anyway.
Because there was a point where he thought about getting it himself.
Right, that's what it sounds like. Because he did mention getting it himself.
Hold on, we had a private conversation, in fact, on the phone, and he didn't want just leadership for cohort. I mean, no, he did want that, but then he saw there was a book. It was the cohort and companions book. In fact, the Pathfinder one. The whole book is on cohorts and companions, which is a very, very wonderful book because like it gave me insight on how cohorts should be run. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Next time somebody gets a cohort, I know how to run one better, and the player will know how to run one better. Right. I mean, you're basically saying, when you take if the DM lets you have the feat, you're basically saying we're inviting an NPC to the group. That's really what it is. And the DM saying yes is basically the DM saying, okay, cool, you have an NPC in the group, and the reason, and it's not for a contrived reason. They're following this person. That's why. They're inspired by them for whatever the fuck reason that we want. Whatever fits the story. But he found, I think he found a feat in there that like it gives you multiple cohorts.
I know.
Right? All of a sudden, he wanted that. Fucking, it gives you multiple cohorts, but at a weaker level. I think it was like supposed to be like half your level or some shit like that. So like if you were level 10, you would have like up to like 4 cohorts at level 5, but you couldn't. I think there was one specific rule. It was like you couldn't bring them all at once. You could bring one at a time, and it was assumed that the other ones were like.
Oh man, he was gonna do a hostile takeover, the Vindicator, to replace each of us.
Because he was like,
one of them was gonna be like a gunslinger just out of nowhere.
For real, he was actually giving that some serious thought. He had his ideas for the cohorts that he was gonna have, and like I was there, like
I'm getting Zionil's weapon.
No.
I'm like all that complaining with Matt. You about to do the same thing times fucking 2. Like
so his issue is not with the mechanic. His issue wasn't with the mechanic. His issue was with the fact that I was using the mechanic and he wasn't.
Who's being shady? Who has ulterior motive? Who's being shady? Why didn't he say that in the open public?
He always had an ulterior motive. Okay, here's the thing. He's
Matt. He puts his spells for his character. So do I.
Here's the thing. It's
not him.
He has a personality that involves narcissism. And of course, he's going to be calling people out for the shit that he's projecting a lot. He projects a lot. So that's all he was doing, and that's all he continued to do.
But even that could freaking detect that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, especially listening to it, going through it firsthand, and then listening to it twice. Like, it was easy to point out. Like, it was easy for me to see where all the problems were at, and it was like, here's the other thing. That, well, fortunately, narcs like to do is gaslight. I was gaslit so many fucking times. I was like, because for a long while, this man really had me thinking that I was fucking up in some stuff. And then, I look back and I'm like, actually, no, I wasn't. Like, wait a second. Hold up. This man was gaslighting me, making me feel bad for shit I didn't have to feel anything about.
Yo, Lewis, in small group, he's super fun to play with because me and Samuels, we had like on 2 occasions, it was just like duo, me and Samuel. There is different. It's actually he's a different person. Like I had my elf, my elf conjurer, and he had Seth, his chaos gnome. We didn't have like no issues there. Yes, our characters had conflict, but that was actually in character because he had a chaotic neutral, crazy Joker type character. And my conjurer was very, very local.
He does do better in smaller groups.
Yeah, smaller groups.
But that's only because like there's more. it's easier.
But I guess when he sees a lot of people, he gets very competitive. I want to freaking
That's
shine.
that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He only works better in small groups because it's easier to focus on him more. He can get more of the spotlight.
Yo, cause in that party, he was like the star. He was
and it'd be easier for, it would be easier for him to run shit. So like to like easily take over the leader role.
That man would have been mad if I started because I kept started one shotting ghouls and shit. He would have been mad like.
Yeah, you guys are forgetting.
How he getting all those 19?
Lewis, those are just the fight. Lewis, those are the
fights. But McGrain didn't have a leadership role.
McGrain and
with McGrain and Johan, we also had a great dynamic.
Well, yeah, it was just you two. As soon as they stuck all four of you together, who was he fighting with the most?
Well, your wife.
The only person you fought with is Zai. And Zai fought with everyone. Except for Matsugi. So that's a bad example. Zai fought with Darren's character.
That's what it started like, with big group.
Zai fought with Derek. I mean, because when it comes to the narcissistic personality, those two share that. So she was busy having a fight with everybody else in character. And then when McGrain came in, man, those two butt heads, all in character and out of character.
Yeah. They did most of the fighting. He didn't fight with anybody else. It was just those two.
She took so much offense at some of the things he did, like in character, what he would say out of character, and she oh man. Anyway, yeah. So
I will never forget when your ex-wife said, "Okay, guys, you missed a few sessions, and we didn't hold it against her. It's fine. Okay, guys, just tell me straight up. If I'm being a bitch, just let me know."
No.
Samuel B. Samuels. This was what's up.
What did Matt Samuel do?
You are being a bitch. I'm like,
no, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He told her a bitch.
He let her have it. He let her have it. Let her have it.
Oh my God! Open a can of worms.
He said, you want me to be honest?
After that, I'm telling you, never again.
You asked for it.
Campaign ended right there when he called her the bitch. But you don't take stuff literally. Guys, call me that. No, you don't do it, especially with women.
Oh my God.
His wife. Any women. If a woman tells you, call me a hoe, nope, don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, I've heard that the hard way. Jake was like, well, how do I look in this? She was like, but to be honest, this bitch don't want me to be honest.
If you guys don't want be honest with me, if I'm being a bitch, call me a bitch. And this guy, you're being a bitch. And typical Samuels, he wrote like a 10-paragraph shit. I'm like,
damn.
That was it, man. Game over.
I mean, looking back on it, it's fucking hilarious as fuck, obviously. But
it's like we can laugh about it now.
But at the time, I was fucking mortified. She should have ran it by me first, and she didn't. She sent that shit, and I was like, oh shit. And as soon as he wrote back, I was so mortified. I was like, oh, because I had to do damage control all the time. Damage control. Because that shit came right back to me. Look at what your friend did. I can't believe how are you friends with this? How are you friends with this guy? I don't get it. I'm like, oh my God. It was like,
I'll give it to Sam. He speaks his mind. He does not sugarcoat shit.
And because I had to defend her, I went off on him. I was like, dude, why did you say half of this shit here? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sleeping. I ended up sleeping on the couch defending you over this shit. I did. There was a time I actually defended something he said to her. And it might have been that or something that happened after that. I don't remember when, but I right. I ended up on the couch for a few days because of that shit.
You chose him over
being kind of a bitch right
now. And then I told I threw it in Matt Samuel's face because we had an argument about something. I'm like, dude, I defended you to my own wife. Like, you have no reason. You have no justification for being ungrateful to me right now. Zero fucking justification.
part, Luke. This dude taking sacrifices, not getting none for months.
None.
And then this guy's like,
none, zero. For real. I still gotta fuck you for that. Like, I'm like, wow, bro. Okay.
You know what you guys are forgetting? Also,
I do no favors for you anymore. That's it. I mean, that was kind of where the friendship was beginning to erode. But
I like Samuel a lot. You know, Samuel is like the most chill guy to chill with in real life. I kind of miss hanging out with him. He's super cool. I guess D&D turns him into like a different person. But like, and I know, what's it go test to this? Matt Samuels is super chill to hang out with. I love hanging out with the guy.
Yeah, Matt is one of my
very
best
mature,
friends.
But I don't know.
I've been since the day I met him and still is now. So
right. Like, I don't know. D&D brings, like you said, D&D brings triggers something, you know.
I mean, even with D&D, I've argued with other people in D&D too. I've argued with Lewis in D&D. I've argued with you. Mm-hmm. There's not a person I haven't argued with except for Antonio. So I mean, it's gonna happen regardless. But
the thing is that happens. I mean, it's human nature.
I guess it's a matter of consistency. You know what I mean? Like
it happened a lot. And you guys are forgetting also, this is just what Lewis is seeing from our groups here playing. But remember, a lot of these arguments, once we stopped playing, then it went to what's up. And we were talking like 3-4. You guys forgot those audios? 3-4 days at a time, going back and forth. 10-minute audios. And we're like, oh man, so it doesn't seem like
motherfuckers had hours of fucking audio.
Dude, I do not miss those like 1 hour audio.
Right, that's what I was saying. It's a matter of consistency.
It was gonna come to the point that even now
that's when it's like. Fuck.
I think it came to the point that I really was seriously considering like not playing D&D because it was being stressful. I'm like, man, I'm not even having fun no more.
I remember you saying that in an audio, Claudius. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, like it was not really
man. That's what I think. Yeah, that's why I had to cut the cord at some point. I was like,
okay, guys, you know, like guys,
you gotta get
I'm
out.
gonna have to maybe in a couple of years I'll meet up, we'll play again. But it was probably fun. I felt like I was losing my hair. Like, man, this is too stressful.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be fun.
Back to what I was saying.
And he likes to and how do I say this? He's like a philosopher. What was it? Conflict resolution. That's his like. He says, "Oh no, you gotta have conflict in order to resolve stuff." That's not my school of thought. If you go avoid
that's also
conflict,
not how things work.
Yeah, not everyone is the same. You know, we're not all What's that philosopher, man? Schopenhauer. Not all of us, you know.
Yeah, Schopenhauer.
Schopenhauer, right? There's a lot of different philosophers. You know, he's good, but he's not the only one. If conflict resolution is good, but if you could do it, I make a believe. You know,
well, yeah, that's his problem. He picked like his favorite line of philosophy, and then it believes it should apply to every aspect in life.
Like, to some people, it kind of like
no, that's not how life works. Life is not a fucking box. You can't just box everything. That's where things go wrong. Is when you try to box.
Yeah, talking of which, I'm gonna reach out to Samuel, see if we can go see One Piece together. Him and Pagan. But I don't know. I don't think Pagan is a fraud. He don't watch One Piece.
So yeah, not keen. Who?
Pagan, does he watch One Piece?
He did up to a long time ago. Like he started it around maybe sometime after I had started it.
I'm surprised because Pagan is always like the #1 fan.
And he watched up to the last thing I remember he had watched up to was they were on he was on the Skypiea arc, and he had sent a clip. I think he sent it to me, or he posted it on Facebook. It was a clip with like Usopp and Chopper. They were like messing around with Sanji and such. And he's like, "Man, I love this kind of dynamic that they have." And that was the last thing I heard from him when it came to One Piece. It was like he stopped. I don't know why he stopped. I don't know.
And his favorite character, Sanji?
Huh? Well, no, it was just a clip. I don't know who his favorite character was, but it was just a clip of like he loved the dynamic that the characters had with each other because they felt so, it felt like they had a real relationship. And like I remember him showing that clip, and I was like, oh, he's on Skypiea right now. And like that was it. I haven't heard. He hasn't talked about it. He hasn't said anything yet. I don't think he watched any of it. I don't know why he stopped. He's never said why he stopped. I don't know. That was years ago. He's had plenty of time to like just catch up, especially now. But I don't know. Maybe one day one of us will just straight up ask him and find out. But yeah, as of now, it's a fucking mystery. I don't know why. But
that was a roundabout way to say no.
Well, because it was something I was always curious about. Like, why did he stop? He seemed so into it. I remember he did a clip from the Alabasta arc, and he put like Final Fantasy VII music to it. Like he was enjoying the shit. And I don't know what the fuck happened. It's weird. But anyway, all right. So she's 11 already. All right, the session. Jesus, fuck. So here we are, top of the fucking Skullrot Tower, asylum, prison. Yes, there it is. Eddie Marcus in the cage.
Is he asleep?
No, he has his face in the palm of his hands, like weeping. It looks like, or
yeah. And the enemies that you see before you. And yes, I somewhat managed to find a picture that would best represent Miracle.
And there was another NPC also, the one that was releasing the.
The Blood Hag. I think he called out her name. And he said her name was Sluva.
You weren't gonna get Avatar.
Sluva. But so yeah, from what I could best describe is that he's some sort of lich fiend with and he's wearing like very clerical vestments. And with like and you guys did a religion, it was a holy symbol of grass. He worships grass. Clearly some sort of cleric of grass. Somebody who's a fanatic of this imprints. And then on top of that, he and I think I described like what he was wearing. I think I described like because Claudius had penetrated through his I think it was non-detection. And he was able to see like what spell effects were on him and what magic items that he had on him. I made a mistake with the weapon. I don't know why I said scythe. It's because I was, what it was? I was looking at the book instead of looking at what I wrote for it. And it's not a scythe. It's a bastard sword.
What? Bastard sword?
Yeah. Okay. That's the weapon. But there it is.
That looks dope, son.
I know he looks dope as hell. That's a cleric too. Wow. Awesome.
Well, picture like that's his frame for sure, but like picture this, but he's wearing like he's not bare chested. He's got cleric vestments. It's like robes and with the and then with
right.
Pauldron. The pauldrons are there. I could but the sword as fit as. At first, I was like, "Oh man, he has a sword in this instead of a scythe." And then, like, I look at his stuff, and I was like, "Wait a second, he never had a scythe to begin with. He actually has a bastard sword." I was like, "Oh, this works." He looks fiendish, great. But also, I could see.
I kind of like the scythe though.
I see the lichiness of him.
I can see
like kind of bony and sinewy.
Yeah, you can see the lich of him as well. So I was like, "Okay, this will work."
Yeah, when you mentioned like lich and he had a scythe and he's a high level cleric, I was like, man, this is like with the Grim Reaper. Your soul off of your body.
No, the original was what was the original? The original was, I think, just a human cleric with. The original was a half fiend human.
Half fiend human?
It was half fiend and half human. Lich fiend.
What the hell's a lich
fiend? Well, we all know liches are scary enough, and so are fiends.
Wow.
Yeah. There are fiends who can become liches, which is a fucking a danger level all its own.
Aren't fiends already immortal? Why would they be? Why would they like that? I understand immortal, human, half human, because you're gonna die.
Oh well,
Right.
But if you're a fiend, you're immortal. Why would you like?
What's the point?
What's the point? You cannot even. Demons like raping people. Let's say
that
you can't even rape
depends.
people and
That
get pleasure.
that
You
depends.
can't eat.
That
You can't.
depends. The immortality is more like agelessness, but they can be killed. If they were summoned and killed, yeah, they'll go back to their plane. But if a fiend enters the prime material plane and gets killed, like holy enters the prime and gets killed, like if summoned by a gate or whatever, they can die for real.
So
And if they're out on the plains, if you kill them out there, they die for real. Whereas with a Lich Fiend, okay, you fight a Lich Fiend on the Abyss and you kill it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna come back because I have my essence in a phylactery somewhere in my home, and I'm gonna come back and beat your ass after this.
First of all, if you have the power to be able to kill a Lich Fiend, that means you're powerful enough to find out where that stupid phylactery is at.
Hopefully.
Of course. You gotta freaking look for that shit.
But no, it was originally a half fiend, half human. I think I changed it to a Cambion. He's a Marquise Cambion, a Marquis Cambion instead of half human, half fiend.
I use the Vindicator as an example.
And obviously, the 6 fingers are to imply that he's one of Gratz's many spawn. This is one of Rath and Sephiroth's half brothers.
Let's say this fiend is stupid enough to fight us and we defeat him. Come on. Cynthia, Miracle, Claudia's Wish, if they really want to find out where the phylactery's at, I doubt they will, because they're not the type who are like that vindictive. But if they wanted to, they can find out where the soul is at.
The Vindicators are not vindictive? You sure about that?
Who, Claudius?
No, I'm just finding no, it was just ironic that you're like, oh, we're not that vindictive, and I'm like, but you're the
because we don't kill our enemies.
But hold on, no, but wait, but you're the Vindicators. You are vindictive.
I know, right? Yeah. It's Lou, you know that we be living a lot of people alive that we should.
No, I know. Well, that's because
like if you want it, you quite want
it. I know.
It's mainly because you have a saint, and then on top of that, there are times where. Well, no, you can't even say.
Not a saint. He kills fiends.
Well, he kills fiends. Yeah, that's true. He kills fiends and undead. That's what it was. It was fiends and undead.
He's the most bloodiest saint I have ever met. How many people he devoured back in the days with those 16 D8?
That's true, because a saint would at least would want to attempt to redeem a fiend also.
Oh, now he's like, nah. I'm the.
No, but he made it go. No, the undead. I mean, the undead makes sense, but like
undead makes sense, but fiend.
A fiend, his character would know that a fiend. It's rare, extremely, but they could redeem one.
Well, that Shinigami could have been redeemed, but somebody killed him. It's actually in their nature to be lawful good and lawful neutral. So
definitely. Oh, now he's lawful dead. Okay, we didn't have time for that. We didn't have time for that.
I noticed nobody told that to lawful dead. I noticed nobody told that to Darren. Should I snitch? No, Lewis even said, "Oh no, not all Shinigamis are evil. Some of them are actually lawful good, lawful neutral." So that means this guy actually could have been redeemed. But Sino did what he's supposed to do, though. Don't get me wrong. You play your character to the T. But
so like make an alignment check.
And so the Messwar. He has high ass wisdom. He's winning a war. There's casualty in war. So that's wisdom right there.
So Claudius is first one up.
What? Oh.
Yeah, we all got that boost to initiative.
Oh yeah, well, we probably all going first this time. Right, so let me see. I gotta get the map. I gotta zoom out. I don't even know where we're at.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Thanks.
That should help.
I ain't even know where they are.
I'm like, wait a second.
Wrong floor. Oh, did you show us the picture of the hag?
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn. Hold on.
Looks like a witch.
I know, right?
Damn, that's a cool ass picture. That's dope as shit.
she is a blood hag. I think their whole thing is
Blood.
well, no, I mean, well, yeah, but like he said blood, but I mean, they're they're also known as man, how do you pronounce that? Sequoians, Sequoians. Pronunciation, please. Uh, really? You can take me to
Suukujent.
Sequoians? Really? That I'm not saying that. Okay, so this man had added like 2 extra syllables to it when he pronounced it. I was like, okay, I'm just the Sequoians. Um, he said Suukoya. I'm like, what? Like, the first 4 letters has like 2 syllables in it. I'm like, how? And it's a Cassidy. It does sound like Cassidy spell. Anyway, that's their other name, but they take on the appearance of young women by the day, but at night is when they attain their true form, where they literally peel their skin off to reveal the monstrosity beneath.
Damn, that reminds me of the secondary main villain for fucking the Demon Slayer season, the last one. Remember the sister? She was mad pretty during the day until she turned to a fucking demon on your ass.
Yeah.
The red light district.
Yeah, that is.
So Claudius, before he takes action, he quickly gazes around the battlefield. Like there's a lot of enemies here. Sees Automaticus. It seems like Miracle is the one in charge here, the warden, and he very briefly tells the party, specifically the late, maybe, just maybe, we might be able to avoid full out calamity here. It seems like Miracle goals and ours align. It doesn't seem like they want to free Automarcus, and neither did we. Perhaps Val, you could broker, you could broker a negotiation that we're here to reinforce the gate. Automarcus' influence is spreading not just here, but also to our home plane, and that is the reason why we're here. To ensure we could seal Automarcus, including his influence, from projecting to our home plane, or we are going to eliminate him. We're not here to free him. That being said, the negotiation might not work. In the meantime, we need to project strength. These lower plane creatures only respect all out strength. That's what we should give them. So, he rolls back his sleeve, thought to conjure some powerful ass magic. What? I don't know. Right. Gotta open the character sheet first. Yeah, but Claudius, like in a thought, he's thinking that our goals align with Miracle, but he's concerned that there's some rogue element here. Someone is causing, I don't know. something doesn't feel right. Because why are they like freeing up prisoners when they're guards? I think somebody's is like, you know, trying to cause chaos. You know, but it's are freaking feet. Who knows? Maybe somebody's trying to take over. You know.
Hey Lou, I got a question. So when it comes to speaking telepathically, I still have to do that on my turn, right? I mean, it makes communication of um communication free action, but I still have to only take it on my turn, right? So I wouldn't be able to respond to Claudius at all.
I mean,
because even the thoughts that I think,
well, yeah, you
still
guys are
not
having a
really
conversation just in your heads.
This conversation kind of took place as soon as we got here, and when this guy was
Like
remember when
as
he
you
said,
as you were on your way up.
when we all were when we were on our way, even before we rolled initiative. Remember that he said
Yeah.
something while he was saying all this. You know, he said something like that. That's when right away, like Claudius basically started talking to the group. I didn't really get to say this last time because we, you know, such
Okay. Right.
right. So just so maybe this before battle
So it's
starts,
like
maybe
a precursor to.
a precursor. Yeah, maybe the Lennon could reply and see. All right. And then now, obviously, we're rolling initiative, and now basically his go, he's gonna basically, you know, take his action. But I think he would have like spoken beforehand.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So if it's beforehand, and Valena would have asked you, do you really think that a guard who is supposed to be of a caliber strong enough to contain a being like Ali Marcus wouldn't be aware that his influence has been spread beyond the walls that he's confined behind? I find it very hard to believe that whoever is responsible for keeping Ali Marcus locked up is not somehow also in cahoots or a part of his overall agenda.
I do not believe.
Look at the facility that we're in. It's
not,
gone completely mad with Ali Marcus's influence. There's no way as a warden he would not be aware of that.
that might be say everyone here might have been corrupted, but something tells me that Miracle. I'm only concerned about Miracle, who appears to be the leader. I doubt he's corrupted. He is extremely loyal to Gratz. Otherwise, he would not be getting blessings from Dark Prince or even spells. I highly doubt that he's corrupt. Everyone else, yes, we could assume they're corrupt. We need to try to see if we could get him on our side. That's all.
How are we?
I'm not concerned.
Unless I see him out here putting. I don't see him out here putting prisoners back in their cells. So unless he's out here trying to solve the problem, then he must be a part of it. There's no way he could sit in his own entire facility as it descends into chaos and destruction completely out of his control unless he wants it to be so. The prisoners that he's here to guard and be a warder run free, and he's allowing it.
He did not free it. It was the I was just gonna say which. I forgot what you used. The hag. All
I
right.
guess maybe because I don't see him making any moves to counteract.
You don't have to speak with him. It's just a suggestion. Just from my deduction, I believe that Miracle might not be aware of the chaos that's going on here. But to me, it's the same if we take it out. But if there's a way that we could mitigate, you know, avoid unnecessary fights, that's usually the you know, as you already tell, Colores always tries to avoid unnecessary fights, just like we've been doing every other floor. He thinks that here there's other elements at play, pretty much. But you can pursue it or not. Claudius himself, he's gonna.
I'll pursue that avenue if it presents itself.
Yeah.
But something tells me that such an avenue will not be presented.
I don't see Miracle. I really don't see Miracle as being a traitor to Gratz. I just don't see it. But things could happen. I just don't see it.
I think he's corrupted.
Miracle, I doubt it.
Stands in front of the cage of Ali Marcus.
No,
the entire facility has fallen to Ali Marcus.
High level,
he just stands there.
Listen, a simple level 3. Claudius is coming from his experience as an arcanist. Just a simple level 3 spell, disobedience, that Claudius himself has, it makes him immune from the corruption of a prince. And he's a high level cleric. I doubt that he's being influenced by Artemarcus.
But his entire facility is falling, and he's not. He's just standing there. He's got to be aware.
No, it's falling because we're intruders, and he's probably thinking his people are doing what's in their best interest.
No, they're affected by all of those prisoners were affected by Adi Marcus's madness.
Oh, they could probably consider, oh yeah, suffer more. They don't give a shit.
So if his facility has everyone in their cells already affected by Adi Marcus, and Adi Marcus's influence is already spread to other realms, how would it be possible for him to be standing right there in front of the cell and not be aware that Adi Marcus's influence is spreading unless he doesn't care?
That's not you're not seeing the picture. It's one of two things. Either we want maybe this conversation probably
right, because you're saying that you think he doesn't know.
No. Claudius is basically to get to the point of saying, maybe we could try to convince this guy. One, we're not here to free Otto Marcus. They're probably thinking that we're here to free Otto Marcus, therefore we're enemies, but we're not enemies. We're not trying to free Otto Marcus. It's just like you're doing a site inspection. We actually want to make sure that he cannot escape. So our goals align, number one. And if it looks like he might escape, that is, the wards and all that is weakening, we're willing to, kill this guy. And who knows?
Okay.
Maybe he's cool with it.
I'm gonna try and see if
this is an enemy.
We can just help him do his job better.
Who knows? It's possible. It's possible Grass is powerful, so it's possible that Grass probably didn't want to kill him and just torture him. So maybe Grass doesn't want to kill DeMarcus, but it's possible that Grass probably didn't want to risk probably, getting hurt himself, and that's why the best action was to imprison.
I'm basically approaching this from trying to solve the problem without trying to cause more. So if we could just help him do his job better, then yeah, that's what I'm all for.
If we could take the cleric at least, like get him confused, and I don't mean confused magically, if we could at least make him hesitate for a few rounds while we take out the other motherfuckers, I don't think he'll give a shit about his other people. That's cool with me. But if
I'm just gonna tell the truth, because we're not here to free Adi Marcus. That's true. So since we're not here to free Adi Marcus, we shouldn't be at odds.
It's truthful. We're basically here to be sure.
I'm gonna be honest.
And yeah, exactly. He's not even telling me. Claudius knows blatantly how he thinks. We're not being dishonest. We're basically saying the truth. We're here to reinforce the wards, make it stronger, so its sphere of influence doesn't go to our.
I don't even know how to reinforce any wards.
Number two,
I'm just here to see what the fuck is going on. Because your boy Adi Marcus is out here making people go insane. He has a whole group of cage rights that's out here trying to free him, and it's destroying the city that I live in.
That's and Claudius' job. They're like the freaking scholars. They're here to try and do a site inspection, see what they can do or not.
That's our job. I'm here to see,
we don't want to. We're not trying to get killed in the meantime. And number two, if we determine, because I think Louis said before when Claudius was doing his arcane sight, he saw multiple wishes, high level magic, and if it turns out, oh shit, we're not powerful enough, or we don't have the time to reinforce this, the only thing we could do here is actually kill his ass or try to. Then we're going blazing glory.
Right, because I don't know what they got going on, but
if this guy truly is an enemy of Gratz, why will Miracle care if we kill this guy? If anything, it'll probably make him look good with his master Gratz. Oh, look, I kill your enemy. He'll probably get promoted to Archbishop or some shit.
So what you about to do right now in this situation?
All right, so in this situation, it's a lot of enemies. So and we're all clustered in one area. So he's gonna try and do his battlefield control at least for now. Okay, and the cleric, at least battlefield perception is on Louis, correct? So if anything, if he tries to directly attack us, he'll try to counterspell that shit. So he's maybe I should just take him out and seal him off away from us. Because I don't know, he looks dangerous. So let me see what this. Let me see real quick. What's that freaking spell that I cast before? Oh, here it is. Louis, how big is 80-foot radius? Does that cover the entire map or no?
Oh shit. So does that cover the entire map?
Does it matter if I harm Automarcus, or should I avoid him?
I don't know, man. How you feel about that, bro?
Fuck him. Let's hurt him. I don't give a shit.
Peace.
If you ask Valeno, he would say not to make any moves on harming Arnie Marcus until after we see what the ward says.
Claudia says that.
I think it would take up the whole 80-foot radius. Yeah, it would take up the whole. It would take up they take up this whole room, basically. Yeah.
Perfect. So, because he got mastery of shaping.
Yeah, shape that shit.
Should we also? I'm about to target everyone in this room. Should we engage Automarcus or leave him out for the time being?
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't look like anything can harm him while he's in that cage.
Oh, what? He has like force field around him, or
it's what? Like the magic involved is just keep him sealed, so nothing's coming in.
Oh, so it's not like a regular bird cage.
No, it's not a regular cage. That's definitely.
That's just a look.
The cage is just the.
No, it's like an epic level force cage or some shit.
The cage is the focus, but there's some insane epic level kinds of magic that are on the cage to keep him in there. Basically, nothing much at all is going to come in and out.
Are there any undead here, Lewis? There's no undead in here, right?
Well, other than the Lich Fiend.
Oh, the Lich Fiend. Oh, well, that dude's gonna get hurt. Welcome. We gotta show him we mean business. So maybe, remember, we're demons. You gotta show strength, right? That's how pit fiends dominate and Baylors by strength. All right, Lewis. So Claudia's gonna cast sunburst.
Sunburst.
Wait, do I got that prepared? Let me see. Wait, give me a second. Let me see if I got that prepared. Because otherwise, it will be a full round action, and I don't know if I want to use a full round action.
It looks like you do.
I do?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I do? Okay. All right, so he's going to do that. He's going to cast that spell. Standard action. Centered on Automarcus, targeting everyone using Mastery of Shaping to avoid the Vindicators from being harmful.
It's a burst. It's a burst.
Okay, let's hope half of them.
All right, so are you? So you casted it.
Are
you keeping it or
not? Not keeping it because I think I'm casting another spell as a swift action though. So yeah, as a swift action, I'm gonna cast a spell. I might actually be able to keep it. Let me see. Where's it? Sorry, there was some of these spells I have years on cast. I have to
blowing the dust off and shit.
Yeah. I know in my mind what it does, but I have to read up to make sure it actually does what I think it does. All right. So spells that are immediate action, since it's my go, I could use basically my swift action, correct?
Yeah, you just use it as a swift action. Yeah.
So as a swift action, before I cast Sunburst, as a swift action, he's gonna cast Unfettered Heroism.
The Claudia special, baby.
All right.
That shit should be a signature spell, son.
I think this is the second time he casts this spell. And and it's usually for big climatic fights. All right. Free temporary action. So if you don't spend this point at the beginning of the next turn, you lose it.
So this is Claudius' Bankai.
Yeah.
He said it's Bankai.
All right. So now he's gonna activate Sunburst. And he'll use that free action point from this spell to retain Sunburst. There we go. Human spellcasters cast his spells at +1 cast level. Well, he is a human. Correct, Lewis?
+1 caster level? Alright, so then it's 29 then. Okay.
Alright, so Claudius is done. Oh, I guess I have to roll now. Guys, what should I do? Should I keep the DC or roll? Reflex.
Damn.
No, man. Hold on. Instead of I could do this though. Instead of keeping Sunburst, I could use that action point instead to roll 1d6 to the spell DC. Can that be done, Lewis, or no?
Instead of keeping this spell,
right.
You're gonna add one. Yeah, well, you can do that then. Yeah.
Wait, I could do that. I could add 1d6.
You can add not 1d6. You roll 3d6 and you pick the highest.
All right, so he's not gonna retain Spellburst. I mean Sunburst. I don't see him casting this again. It's rarely where you have a perfect situation like this. So he's not gonna retain Sunburst. He's gonna use that free action point instead to roll to boost up the spell DC. How's that? So let me roll that first. 3 is D6. Oh wait, oops. Yes, one of them is a 6, guys. Oh, 2 a 6. So, guys, all right. Okay, so that Sunburst is what? That's a evocation spell, right, Lewis?
So it's 11,
Sunburst?
8, 19 plus whatever you roll plus 25.
Sunburst is evocation. I got spell focus also, evocation.
Yeah. Yeah, I added it. So whatever you roll plus 25.
Whatever I roll. Base DC, guys, or roll? Roll 1d20 plus 25.
It's either going to be DC 35 or whatever you roll plus 25.
DC 35 sounds respectable, but we're like high level though. I don't know if that's high. Should I roll or not?
Damn. I think you should take the chance and roll it.
I think
can somebody bell me with a what is that called? That thing that we always do, that level 3 spell. Whatever luck.
You talking about Alter Fortune?
Oh, yeah.
Alter Fortune?
Somebody hook me up with Alter Fortune if I fuck this up.
Cynthia got an Alter Fortune.
I can only do that on myself.
Can I be done, Lewis? They could do Alter Fortune, right? Cynthia?
Hold on.
Oh, she will have to go first. Because she flat-footed. Because if that's the case, I'd rather delay my action, have Cynthia go first, then I go. I don't want to get yoked. Cynthia flat-footed. She can't use an immediate action. We've been working together for more.
No, I wouldn't say she's flat-footed right now. Man, she could do it.
She could do it. All right, good. So
Okay, cool.
Get ready, Cynthia. This is worth it, man. End game. We gotta go big, man. We gotta show strength here. Okay. Higher than a 10.
Yeah.
Higher than a 10. That's good. We'll take that. Anything higher than a 10 is a bonus.
DC 38.
The spell
right.
reflex DC.
So roll.
You want me to do damage too now?
Roll the damage. And what I'm gonna do is since we can see each dice, I'll use the first 6 for all the enemies, but I'll use the other 19. So you roll 25 d6.
Okay, so roll 25 d6 for the undead.
Yeah.
D6 for everyone.
But I'll use the first 6 that I see as for everybody else. Yeah. You only need to roll once.
So 25 d6, right?
89. And
hey, the first six are not bad. 1, 2,
yeah, first 6 is 9 to 15. 25. So it would be 29 damage. half on her reflex. Reflexes.
Yeah, reflex. Man, I hope this shit works. That would help so much if we blind most of these motherfuckers, man.
Roll.
Ah, shit, I forgot. Spell penetration, right? I forgot about that shit. I should have boosted that instead. Nah. What is that, Lewis? Plus, remember I got those rings also. Arcane, that gives +1 penetration. Arcane Might Ring, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Evocation spell.
+1 cast level spell turn, so you should have +29.
+29. My God, it's so much shit.
Damn.
You see why Claudius usually sticks to conjuration spells and not evocation, or evocation is powerful as hell, but you have to go through too much shit. Magic reduction, spells. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I gotta roll the reflex.
Nice.
To be, it was meant to be.
It's meant to be.
Don't fall asleep on Claudius. He got evocation spells too. He can do damage too. Double threat spell. Battlefield control plus damage. All right, Claudius now move action. He's going downstairs. All right, guys. I'll be back next round. You know that dude's gotta be target. Let the Leighton get target on his behalf.
Peace.
I'm serious, Lou. Claudius going downstairs.
He said, "I'm going back downstairs."
You know they gotta retaliate. They're like, oh,
But I remember from what Louis described in the last session, he said that we heard sounds from behind us too. So there's people coming up.
Well, I got dragon sense, blind sense, so I should like know if I hear.
So I remember you were like, "How did they get past my wall of force?"
Oh no, we took care of that. Those were those 3 mages. We killed them.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, Claudius detected that they only have like level 4 spells and below, and he ignored them. He's like, let you guys take care of it. Great Arcane Sight is dope. You're not worthy of my.
That shit is fucking.
Yeah, that dude was like, what?
Fucking level shit.
Oh yeah, they did 4 fireballs, but since we all got now magic resistance against fire 30, that shit ain't do nothing to any of us. Like, oh, it absorbs it. Oh, nah. Not fucking around with that.
He had. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't affect area spells. Okay. Looking over my sheet. Oh, not that it mattered anyway. Okay. What else is spell resistance? Death spell. Okay. Certain spells that do the blinding, like blinding's usually like a fortitude thing, or like I don't know.
Yeah, that's what makes it so.
I know that's what makes it weird because it's like
not weird.
It's like what's making the I guess the undead I guess the undead get blinded by the fucking.
Wait a minute! Look at that damage. Hold on. Oh shit!
I know y'all not used to just pumping out.
God damn!
Not used to that at all.
And that's not just that's not one person. Everybody in the man. Well, undead. Sorry. And for non-undead, it's only 66.
Look, move over, Mezzoar. We got a new one. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit!
I don't care less about the damage. I want that blind effect. Hopefully,
right.
It's the blind. The damage is just like gravy.
Hexavog is about to get it.
See, I know the golems are immune.
Hexavog is about to get it.
The golem.
Ready.
They immune to magic.
So I can skip the golems.
Wait.
At least the golems, though, I think they already used up.
If they're blind, they're flat-footed, bro. But they're flat-footed for losing initiative, but they're flat-footed.
Oh, no, that's true. They're flat-footed. So they lose like 30 bonus, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so if it was a reflex save concerning the
Oh, yeah. Flat-footed, dude. Flat-footed. They lose that like 30 bonus, right?
Not to reflex.
Not to reflex saves.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I was talking about in regards to Xyno shooting them. If you're blind, you get a penalty to your AC, and you don't get a reflex save to your AC. So they're flat-footed for Xyno.
Well, that part definitely failed.
Oops. That's right. I know they have it. Oh, he beats that. He beats that. Not worried about that. What was it? 38.
Was what the? Oh yeah, 30. Oh. Did that person pass?
Yeah, they failed too. Okay.
Who's the Pelletron?
Oh, at least they have that. Okay.
Oh, that dude.
All right, so the Farastu's blinded. Falasho's blinded. Hexavog. Hexavog. Roll spell resistance for him.
Oh, that probably failed. 31.
Yeah. So he's.
Who was that for?
Hexavog back here.
Oh, Hexavog, that bastard. That Cyno got a bullet especially for that guy. So.
That mystery.
How many of these I got? Before I
Do I have to roll another spell resistance rules?
I got 5. Okay. All right.
Hexavog the dog.
Sure.
Hexavog, you dirty dog.
Well, at least we'll take the foot soldiers out. The moons. So.
I'll deal with Hexavog.
Oh yeah.
Dirty dog Hexavog. What? What?
Closing on 27th anymore. Closing on the 7th.
Or the 7th?
Yeah, people still in the house asked to change the date. And I said yes.
Oh shit.
I have some more time. I mean, an extra week.
Nice.
Okay, well he beat her spell resistance. Okay.
Nice.
Who's spell resistance? The witch or
Yeah, the hag.
the hag? Cool.
It's her reflex.
The fact that Lewis went out of her way to get a special avatar for her, that tells you that she's no good.
She's nobody to fuck with.
Lewis last session, no, I don't want to get used to get her. I gotta find a special avatar.
Heck, so
That's why I better go after that hag.
The hag and the priest and probably Hesavog are like the top 3 players here.
I'll focus on Hexavog.
Who the hell is Carnivus? Is that like a major character too? Carnivus, all the way in the north?
They're Carnivus demons. Those are the ones with the 2 mouths.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember. All right, so they also foot soldiers too.
Yeah, those are the ones that could cast fucking crazy shit twice. All types of shit. Hexafog, you dirty dog.
Their spell resistance they have. Okay, roll. Make 2 more spell resistance rolls.
Got it. We're only mad low. Wow, 2-2. Oh wait, one was a 39, one was a 10, then a 2. Okay.
Oh, 10 and 2. Okay.
For some reason, I thought I saw two twos.
Okay, so this one has to roll. This one up here. This one on the bottom does not. Not effective. Okay. So it's got to roll reflex for that. Pretty sure that failed. I don't think its reflex is that high at all. That's a surprise. That still failed. Anyway. I'm like, I don't think its reflex is that. Oh, yeah, it is. But it still failed. Anyway.
Just with the crowd control.
Mm-hmm. Hold it down.
So the ones that failed.
Because they're blind. I think that also activates fucking Metsua's Medusa's Wrath.
Yeah. And if they attack us, that's like, well, I don't know about magic, but if it's like melee or arrows or bullets, there's a 50% miss chance.
Oh, wait.
And that's the point where we're at. So
all right. Claudius releases this massive burst of radiant energy that explodes throughout the entire. Anybody on the outside, they just see at the top that they just see all this light just shining out of the fucking.
Oh, the outside, right? The infinite plane, like, whoa, what the hell is that?
Like, what the fuck is going on up there?
Yeah.
We're bringing Jesus to Carceri, man.
19, 25.
Sunday service in Carceri.
Yes.
So 29 damage to all the ones that. 29 damage to the ones that failed. So this one, this Carnivus, and then Hexavog, and Dr. Miracle.
Miracle, he passed?
Didn't look like he passed his reflex, but he stood there, not bothering to dodge because one of his abjurations protected him from the spell. But all the rest that basically all the ones with the blind or the demon flesh golems, obviously it didn't affect them. They're immune to.
I know that.
They're immune to the effect. So yeah, them, this one Carnivus, and Hexavog and Miracle. So it's just, the rest of them took 29 damage. So, alright. 123 on you. 123 on you. What else? Oh, she's blind. 29. Yeah, this one took 29 damage. with that, many of the enemies are blinded, which means they are going to have problems pretty much flying around trying to find you guys and pinpointing you unless they have some way of unblinding themselves, which your characters know from Sunburst. Not really, unless they got access to some form of potion or divine magic or something that would cure their blindness. Bringing us to Ziono.
Marshall versus the Warden.
Who's gonna have to doesn't have really much of a clear shot to anyone until he can move himself up the stairs with Philemon and Metzor. Because it's kind of like halfway up the stairs in a sense.
I don't want to be out in the open. But I guess no, because that's like that too. All right, so I'll move here, there.
6. What's your speed? It's just 30 feet. There's no haste spell. You didn't really do haste. Did
No.
Okay.
No. I wasn't 100% sure we were.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get you right here.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
All right. Dino makes his way up the stairs. Feels a little weird because he's used to moving a little faster, a little faster than this, but
Don't worry, it's coming soon.
Gets his way up there.
I was like, wait a minute, because I got a potion. I'll just use it.
He's gonna cast haste pretty soon. He had to lay down the groundwork. Battlefield control priority, then buffs, something.
All right, and can I see Hexavok from where I am now?
If you drink the potion, that means that
okay.
So don't waste your turn.
I think you can see. I think you have line of sight. You may not have a clear shot.
I may not have a clear shot?
To who?
Hexavok. The only reason I say you have line of sight is because the cage has bars. The thing is that you obviously can't shoot through the cage to get to him.
Oh.
It's see-through, but it counts as a solid object.
Can he do like can he do, for example,
because obviously because of the fucking enchantments on it, nothing's gonna get in and out. So
what about ricochet shot?
I was just gonna say that.
Well, you do have that.
I was gonna say that. Is there a feat like to do like revolver?
Ricochet shot. Let's go.
He's like, okay.
Wait a minute. Corners don't mean shit to me.
Ricochet shot deed. Fire a shot at a wall or a piece of solid terrain, and then just have it ricochet.
Over Ocelot over here, man.
For real.
That is dope.
You use that square to determine the effects of cover, and your own square to determine the effects of concealment, which he doesn't have any.
Which I have improved precise.
So you're fine. So because of so basically you can just like you shoot here. You can just like shoot here at this wall, and then it can just. Zino came up the stairs and he sees Hexavok, and then he recalls. He has Scott Skullrot out, and then he recalls, I can't shoot through the cage. That's not gonna work. And Zino's like, I don't want to have to keep moving deeper into this room. We're kind of
armament hockey.
Looks over towards. You're right. Observation hockey. Looks over towards that wall, and he's like, lets out a shot. And then, however, let's not forget that Hexavok didn't just not buff himself. It's your.
This motherfucker probably got like scintillating scale or some bullshit.
It's your favorite.
It's scintillating scale.
It's your, well, that's your, okay. Well, that would be the first one. It's your other favorite.
It's mirror image.
Nine images.
Actually, hold up.
I'm not glad Lou said that.
Oh no, I'm wrong. There's no mirror image. What is there? Hold up.
There's a bullet in the brain. Can't complain.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Here's that on.
I gotta make sure my wizard gets that shit up. He don't got mirror.
Did anybody attack Hexavog earlier or no?
No.
I don't know. I remember.
Because he ran away.
Mesor tried to, but he had an anti-magic shell.
I think he was in the silence area, and he was in the Holy Storm area, and he ran away.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this off because that definitely wore off.
Ricochet shot. Never thought I'd use it.
And what else?
Damn.
Oh yeah, and I remember like this guy tried to do dimensional agility Mesor, ended up wasting an action point over nothing because he can't teleport.
Right.
I remember that.
I'm just looking at all the buses. Okay, so the only thing that would probably ruin your shot would be... So he's got like this roiling, chaotic energy surrounding him. Your characters have seen it before. An entropic shield. It's just a 20% mischance. So
Because range attack, right? Oh, I need it.
it's for it. Yeah, it offers a 20% mischance against range attacks.
Mm.
It's a good first level spell because it's not it's not concealment. It's like displacement. It's pretty nice. It's one of those really nice defensive cleric spells. Cause it's like it's just 20% fucking mischance all around range weapons. Yeah, I had to pay. Pay attention to the wording because there's a lot of people that they don't pay attention to the wording and they make the mistake of assuming that all mischances come from concealment. Well, some form of concealment, and that's not always the case.
Okay.
If it says as if they have concealment or they have concealment, thus they have a 20% mischance or 50% mischance, whatever, or it's like concealment, like if anything that implies that it's something that helps conceal the individual, then it's considered concealment, and obviously your improved precise shot will, ignore that. If it doesn't, if it just says a straight mischance, then it's not concealment. And I know Blink, the spell Blink does that. Entropic Shield's one of them. Displacement's definitely one of them. They all say like mischance, which makes sense. I mean, because displacement's all about you not being where you're at. So how does improved precise shot help you figure that out anyway? It doesn't. You improve precise shot. I was not going to tell you. He's actually 2 feet that way. Entropic Shield is just roiling chaotic energies that surround the individual, and there's a chance that as your range attack is going to hit them, those chaos itself literally may cause it to miss for whatever random reason. It's chaos, whatever random reason it wants it to. Maybe it deflects it. Maybe some. Whatever.
Okay.
So that's how entropy. It's first level cleric spell, 20% mischance.
I get body by a fucking first level spell. That's cool.
And you're good. I didn't get lower than a 20. I didn't get.
Let's
20.
go.
Yeah.
So that's 20% all shots, correct?
Yeah. So if you're gonna make, so I would have to roll for each shot. Like if I got.
You can shoot more than one bullet with ricochet shot.
Yeah, 4-round attack. It's just choosing a spot where to shoot.
Wait, what?
What's the drawback? Is there like a penalty to attack?
Oh, with Rick, I was gonna say you can only take one attack after a move. You meant for your next. Well, yeah, he could.
No.
Yeah, if he's right now. Yeah, now he's at the top of the stairs. He could. Yeah, he could full attack ricochet shot. I think. Does it cost any grit points?
Nope. As long as I have one.
As long as you have one, you can spend 1 grit to ignore the what?
Wait a minute.
That shit. It's not from concealment. That shit says. Okay, so I mean, this is good for like gun. This is definitely good for gunslingers that don't have improved precise shot, but because you can spend a grit point to ignore the effects. This just says ignore the effects of all cover or concealment. That shit says ignore all cover, or now it doesn't apply to this because it's not from it's not concealment,
Damn,
but
no, like, that's crazy.
that should say all cover, like total cover too. Like
total cover.
That's all cover.
That's
gonna go right like a ghost.
I guess because you're. I guess that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess if you're
shoot behind the cover.
If you're hiding behind a low wall and you can't be seen, yeah, you're ricocheting and shooting from behind the cover.
I just have to know where you are.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, you just have to pick the right square. It could be complete darkness, because that gives concealment. Darkness gives concealment.
Let's fucking go.
All right. So yeah, make your range touch attack roll. This man's AC. Oh, okay. Yeah, just roll. Don't get. See if you get a 1.
I was so dead.
Don't forget that name bullet.
Oh yeah, did you want to use name bullet?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 5 of them. I'm gonna use 1.
Are they all for Hexabog?
Huh?
No, not for Meso, but they're probably outsiders, probably.
Oh, you chose it to be Evil Outsider? I forgot.
Yeah.
That's right, you could choose it by type. I forgot about that.
Yep. Why limit it to just one person?
I guess it's weird, because I think named, and I'm like, oh, somebody's specific. I forgot it could be a creature type.
No, I just have 5 purified bullets on myself and my coat.
No, I think I only cast a name bullet once, though. I don't remember casting it 4 times.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's only for one. Yeah, it's for 1 piece of ammunition per casting. He only casted it once.
You know what I need to do is I need to get a wand of name bullets, so I can just like here 20 bullets.
No, I casted on some of his ammo. I did
sacred item.
I did sacred item, but I made it a purified sacred item.
What'd that do?
It ups the damage that would be dealt by the spell.
10d4 positive with 10d6 to evil outsiders.
Yeah. It ups the damage die by 1.
Oh, nice.
So and it cowers undead. Wait a minute.
Hold on. That's what it was. 5 of your bullets have sacred item on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has name. It has what? What's the name?
So I guess you use name bullet on one of his sacred bullets.
Also, he has 5.
Damn, it's a named sacred bullet.
Oh shit!
You combine, so you have a bullet that's combined with both Claudius's arcane magic.
He got a holy arcane gun. Get it? Holy arcane.
Yo, no, holy arcane bullet.
Holy arcane bullet. There we go.
That's insane, bro. Yo, if you were to shoot that shit, that's crazy. Bro, I want to see this shit, yo. We gotta describe how this bullet looks.
That's crazy.
This bullet is like.
Anyway, make it roll your attack.
A normal hit with a bullet is considered critical.
This bullet looks like a mini little comet just shooting towards. It's a no. It looks like a small comet shooting and ricocheting, and then surrounding this bullet. You see these freaking arcane runes, like a few rings of arcane runes floating around the bullet, and a geometric like you've seen what are those called? Those circular things where like the 3 rings are like moving in and out
I
of
know
each
what you
other.
mean.
Yeah,
Like those gyro like type.
yeah,
fucking...
it's that, but it's arcane runes from Name Bullet that's surrounding this sacred fucking.
Louis, that's a crit threat because it's Name Bullet. He has to confirm if it hits.
Oh
He
shit!
doesn't because of blessed
okay.
weapon from the drama.
Because of blessed weapon.
So it's automatically?
Yeah.
It's automatically critted.
Oh shit!
Yo, if I one shot this fucker.
No, we gotta do this combo again. Name Bullet.
Hold on.
Yo, that's what? Sign. I could cast Name Bullet again. Let's do this shit again, yo.
Damn, yo, so every
blessed
shot's
weapon.
automatically a 20. No rolls.
Name Bullet.
Automatic
blessed
critical,
weapon.
son. That's times 4. Okay. I know where all my level 4 slots are going. Name Bullet.
Yo, I'm about to do sacred item.
Hold on. Who did the? Oh boy. Who did the Name Bullet? It was okay.
Claudius did Name
Claudius.
Yeah.
Okay, Claudius. I need uteral spell resistance.
Shit.
Yeah. Because I'm reading the spell right now.
You can actually respell this works on Named Bullet?
Yeah, that went over, right?
41, and he Hexavog has.
He failed. He failed.
Oh shit.
He failed.
Nobody be having more than 25.
Yo,
this is what you call teamwork, my guy.
This is
Now,
epic level play right here.
Archmage, not an inferior mage.
This is epic level play right here.
I don't. Okay. I mean, it would be. I mean, if Claudius he didn't have line of effect for his arcane sight to Hexavog, or he would understand what just happened. But that 41 did not beat his spell resistance.
Damn. Get body.
Makes you feel any better. Well, no, it wouldn't. But it was by 1 point. That's
Maybe you
Reroll that shit. Damn, it's too late now.
Right.
Damn.
I mean, when Claudius sees Hexavog, he's gonna know the spell anyway. There's a spell, and it only works if you have natural spell resistance. It doesn't work if you cast like spell resistance to give yourself, or if you have a magic item that doesn't, and you cast a spell. It only works if you have natural spell resistance. It's called greater spell resistance. You cast it, and it increases your innate spell resistance even higher than what it.
So you mean if I were to do axiomatic creature on myself, I give myself natural spell resistance and then cast that, it would boost it?
Yeah, it would boost it.
Good to know.
Final question.
Answer.
Do you happen to have a bag full of bullets?
Yes.
How many bullets?
Do you happen to?
All right.
Yes.
It's got like 300.
Do you happen to have any bullets?
All right, get that bag ready for Claudius.
Let's go! Let's go! I hand you a sacred bullet right now.
All 300 bullets. Get ready for Claudius next up.
Damn. It's on and popping now, boy. Look, how we stumbling onto new combos at level 20?
At level 20. We should have known this shit back in the day.
What? We could have been doing this shit the whole time?
I know!
You know how long you had Name Bullet?
This guy.
You know what it is?
That's an automatic crit. Though,
yeah,
so.
that's it adds your caster level to your existing spell resistance. Oh shit!
We're at epic level. We did not expect pushover, but it's good. We're not surprised.
All right, so Name Bullet's not gonna work, unfortunately. Sacred item.
Just need a 13 or higher.
Spell resistance, yes. Object. Okay, so it's only spell resistance for the object.
I don't think there's any spell resistance for it because it goes by touch.
It goes by no, I'm reading it. It's just it says spell resistance, yes, but for object only.
Yeah, if you were to cast it on an object that's trying to resist it, that doesn't belong to you.
Although I don't know how many objects actually have spell resistance, but whatever. That was just a weird.
Maybe they're talking about magical items. Because don't if you're holding an item, if the enemy's holding the item. And I go to cast it on the item.
That's true. If you cast in, that's true. I didn't even think of that. If you cast it, I didn't even think of that. If you cast
I thought of that.
sacred
Yo, if I
item
want you
on
to drop
something
something and you're
something
evil,
that they were
I'm
already
casting
holding.
sacred item on your shit if you're evil and you have to drop it. So I thought of that already, but I was like, I don't like that saving throw bullshit. But yeah, me casting it normally, there's no saving throw for it. You touch it, you get it. That's it.
This combo just opened up.
I don't choose spells that get saving throws, so yeah. I learned my lesson with that shit.
We the new trio right now. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, the sacred item does.
It's about to blow up.
Yo, this guy,
It's purified too, so it should do a
It does 10d6 points of damage.
Woo, boy, that's fireball damage.
I know, man. That's a bazooka, man. That's a bazooka. More than that's.
And you would get no saving throw for half of that either. Don't be evil outsiders around clerics. Get out.
So roll.
Just imagine if that name bullet hit.
Yo, if that name bullet
just
clicked
imagine,
off, boy.
Just imagine.
With the fucking with the blessed weapon auto crit, bro.
Roll 1d10 plus 13.
Well, I'm gonna invest on spell penetration.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 13.
Yo, Cynthia could teach it to you. She got that feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be 1. Should be that.
Woo! Let's go, son.
That's his one bullet.
Is that for the crit too?
What crit? Crit.
You knew
the blessed weapon.
No, crit would have been with the main bullet.
Bullet.
Oh, because if you hit with the name bullet, it's a critical threat. But since he has blessed weapon, it would have been an auto crit.
Yeah, every shot with a name bullet is automatically crit.
And name bullet also gives an additional plus 20 to damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that part.
Well, that means if you want your grip points back, all you have to do is shoot a fucking name bullet because it's automatic crit.
Man, where the fuck all these ones come from?
Zyno.
Oh, okay.
Still pretty good though.
So that's how you could use name bullets now. You could just use them to get automatically get your fucking grip point back. Because the crit is automatically confirmed and automatically present as soon as you take the shot.
Yo, Claudia's next magical item is gonna create is gonna be a bag of infinite name bullets. As a free action, the gunslinger gets to choose what type. Louis is like, fuck out of here with that shit. Well, good thing this crew's retiring.
All Zyno needs is
Louis is like, that's cool.
All Zyno needs is a wand of name.
I need to know what would that damage
wand
be.
of blessed weapon.
I need to know what would the damage be, Louis. What would it have been? What would it have been?
It would have been another 20. Well, no, it would have been
plus 20.
I mean, it would have been 4D. It would have been 40, 10.
I don't see the HP bar.
13 times 4 is what? 40, 52. Plus another 20 because it was, yeah. So it would have been that.
I'm rolling that. Hold on. Yeah, that was one shot, dog.
That's one shot. That's one.
Oh, yo. Roll that damage. I want to see.
Said it would have been one shot.
That's just one bullet.
That's
yo.
One bullet.
The combined powers of 3 PCs into one maneuver.
That is true, though. That's like the power of 3 PCs: a cleric, a mage, and a gunslinger.
Yo.
Killed over the gunslinger. Yeah.
Yo, we gotta name that move. What do we call that?
Holy arcane shot. Or holy shit.
Bullseye, motherfucker.
Yeah. There we go.
Holy shit,
a perfect shot. Because that's what it is.
It's the perfect shot.
It's actually more. It's 4 PCs. It's Nidrama, Claudius, Zyno, and Cynthia.
I know that's the power of 4. Right?
And the reason why a perfect shot works is because it's an automatic crit.
All right, Nidrama.
Damn,
the perfect shot. Oh,
perfect shot.
Hit that bitch off the wall.
I want to see this group animated. I didn't see a fucking Vindicators animation. Fucking
if this group was not synergistic enough, it just keeps on growing.
Man, I gotta see an anime about this fucking group, man. Please, God, please.
Yo, it was so cool about this group that everybody synergizes with everyone. You could have a 2-team combo with anyone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or 3-player combo, or 4-player, or and definitely all 6.
That's a lot of ones.
Infinite combos.
Yo, divine arcane shot, son. This was a perfect shot. Shit had fucking arcane runes surrounded by a fucking divine.
You would have added that to my full attack, bro. That's
for one shot. And yo, that's nuts. He can do it. That's just the first attack.
That's just the first attack.
Yo. Oh my god.
Shit.
Yo.
Covering.
Can we just make some bullets and put Adi Marcus's name on it,
she
please?
can do that. Castigating standard. Opponent struck. So she can do another 8d6.
Yo, we got to. Let's just wrap this up, fellas, please.
We got the Order Marcus Slayer bullets, now.
Let's wrap this up, please.
Yeah.
Perfect shots. One perfect shot to the back of Adi Marcus's head.
We'll have a late number and Mensor like kite him, like if it was like Final Fantasy 11, kite the freaking mob. I know, like poop. I'll do like a wall of stone, get him up there, so you can just keep on sniping shit.
Perfect.
Within a 30. Oh, she's gonna do that attack.
Who's gonna do that? Oh, whose turn is it? Oh, the drama. I thought it was enemy. Damn.
We don't see Hexavox HP, by the way.
Yo, that shit like.
You can see it.
We can't see it.
You can't see it.
Yeah. Yo, that combat.
What about now?
Combat readiness was.
There we go.
We all, for the first time ever, we all go first before the enemy.
That's nuts. Yeah, Claudius.
All of us, we all go first. We're here to conduct business. We're not, like I said, aggressive.
Oh, that's nice one.
We're gonna hurt you first.
I need
aggressive diplomacy.
Yo, we're doing aggressive diplomacy, man. Aggressive negotiation. I think that was like a Jedi consular trait in Saga. Aggressive negotiation. It was on the consular tree.
I think you're right about that. Actually,
yeah. I could probably look it up on Google. Let me see. I remember there was.
How fast does she fly, actually? Hold on. She was fly speed. Fly speed. Oh, 90 feet. Okay. I knew she had a fast flight. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14. All right. She flies over here. As she's flying that way, she's able to see down into the pit here. And so as she's flying towards this Farastu, and she's got her greatsword, and then her greatsword starts to shine with like it's already a flaming greatsword, but then she further enhances it with divine.
Louis, something's going on with your vocals.
It is? Hello?
Okay. For a second there was like an echo.
Oh,
there was like a delayed version.
I think it was on somebody else's screen. Anyway,
there it is, man.
Okay.
Her blade shines in a bright white like divine energy that she infuses from her she's using castigating strike, a crusader maneuver. So when she hits with this, she's going to deal an extra 8d6 because they're evil. And then every enemy in a 30-foot radius burst will take 5d6 damage. So it's like an explosion of divine energy after she hits.
Yo.
But she telepathically also says, we also got a little bit of an issue.
Who's she trying to hit?
There's enemies below this, like below in this pit that's flying up. So there's several enemies from below that were that are down there. They're actually flying up towards us. Well, I'm just gonna roll. Oh, she might have got a crit.
Damn. No, it's automatically a crit. Plus weapon.
She didn't do that on herself.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
unfortunately. She being the selfless angel. She gave it to Valenum, Shield, Zynos, Firearm, and Metzelor's unarmed strikes.
Aren't you going to do it 3 times a day?
She only do it 3 times a day.
Oh, I got it. It's not okay.
With all her bonuses, I still think she got that crit.
Oh, shit. What stance is she in again?
I have her in right now she's got a thicket of blades on.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Any opponent that she threatens, if they move even a 5-foot step, they will provoke an attack of opportunity. Yeah, because they're blinded, so they got -2 AC, and they lost it. Yeah, she critted.
Nice.
She crit on that one, and the crit from that would be 4d6 plus 30.
Damn.
46 plus 30 plus another 8d6, plus it has to roll a fortitude save. Dice. She did 80 damage. 80 damage.
Damn,
wow.
Son. One swing.
You're all pretty
80
good.
damage.
Look at all those 6, just one.
And then 5d6 to everything else. So 6, 5, 11, 3, 14, 6.
Look, like
14, 6, 20, and 24.
Disrespect, yo.
Do they get a saving throw or no?
2 5s and 4 6s.
Oh, so they get fortitudes. If they fail, they take the damage. Okay. Whereas he takes the damage, and if he fails the fortitude, okay, well he passed the fortitude. I gotta roll fortitude for the others. So Hexavog, that one, I gotta make 1, 2, 3, 4 fortitude saves. At 30 feet.
Damn.
4 fortitude saves.
What was the name of that maneuver again?
Castigating strike.
Damn, that shit fucking is like a holy burst.
10, 11, 2, 2. Oh. I think 2 of them might have failed. Hexavog passed, but fortitude. What is her total fortitude for this maneuver? Castigating strike. 21. 21. And I got 21, 14. Okay, so 2 of them did fail. Alright. These 2 failed and take 11, 3, 14, 14, 6, 24 points of damage. Hexavog passed. And because they failed, they also have a -2 to their attacks.
On top of the penalty they already got from being blind.
Right. -2 to their attacks for the next minute. And I think her turn is done. So we go to... Go to Cynthia.
Cynthia takes out a scroll of No, Cynthia uses her wand of silence and puts it right over that area where Hexavog is. And our holy symbol is out, so I got Celestial Brilliance popping.
Silence.
Now I know you said that that you could see through the cage. So if I could see through the cage, that means light passes through the cage, even though it's counted as a physical object that you can't shoot through. It allows light through. So that means they don't have cover from that Celestial Brilliance.
It's 10. Make this circle. Damn, what the fuck? No, fix yourself. Wow. The fuck? That was weird. What the fuck? 10. That's 10, and that's 20. And that's 10, and that's 20. That's bigger than that. But that's going that way. We have to go 10, 20. 10, 20. That's for the whole 20-foot radius. Actually, start there. Okay. There. That area is silenced.
Silencio. And then I have out my Celestial Brilliant, my Purified Celestial Brilliance holy symbol out. Free action, I'm going to drop that on the floor right there. And then I'm going to move action, go down the steps to where Claudius was. Let that holy symbol just go to work and let them evil people marinate in that nice.
All right.
Let me get a sun tear right quick.
Yo, man, the holy folks in this crew, they excel here. We're in hell. Anything that's holy hurts them.
Let them get that holy suntan while I head downstairs, because there's trouble up there, bro.
I mean, the opposite is true too. Like the greater demon kind, they got on the holy black whatever that fucks up, alignment.
Exactly.
It's almost like a mutual destruction crap going on here.
That holy word bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, she's flying.
The fifth and Baylor. I'm glad we avoided those stuff. Motherfuckers would have been doing that. Blasphemy.
Because she has an enlightened step on, so she's flying at. Can expel duration. Watch for 1 minute. Wait, why is she flying again?
She's flying because she had enlightened step on.
Oh, well, that only lasts for a minute.
That was in the last battle, though.
Oh, no, wait. She's not flying. You just airwalk. That's why. She doesn't have to fly. She can airwalk. Did you activate it or you left it on airwalk?
I could have sworn I activated it in that battle where I need to fly up to see where the golems were at the top of the steps.
Yeah, that only lasts for a minute once you explode.
So yeah, it was going off of that battle then.
So she's not flying anymore.
No, she's walking. I mean, if she needed to fly, she could activate Eagle Soul, but I don't think she really. Actually, she would. Eagle Soul should activate as a free action.
It wore off. I have Eagle Soul down as it wore off. That it wore off already. That wore off grid. Oh, because it got dispelled. I know some stuff got dispelled. Eagle Soul did. Greater status is off. And planar tolerance. I think planar tolerance wore off.
Alright. So I guess so she's not flying then.
Alright, well her speed's 20 feet. She's gonna have to move up the stairs for her Celestial Brilliance to
I was at the bottom of the steps? I thought I was.
Well, no, you weren't at the bottom. Like where you're at right now, it's like, how do I describe this? It's below the ground level of the floor. Like you're going up the like.
So basically, I'm at the bottom of the landing of the steps.
You're below the landing of the steps, yeah.
Okay, so all I have to do is just throw my fucking magical my holy symbol up there. Then
this guy said I'm throwing.
I could just throw it. I could just throw it 5 feet over to the side, and it'll be right there. I mean,
so
it needs to be up there, not me.
Yeah. Wait, did you cast?
No, I didn't cast. I used a wand.
Oh, so you took your standard action.
I took my standard action. I still have my move.
Throwing's a standard.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll just move up there then.
All right. Now this is a burst effect. Where you're at. Some of these motherfuckers behind the cage. Not gonna get that guy would. Just these three. Super is protected.
The cage still provides cover?
Well, yeah. Can't let the light penetrate the cage.
Doesn't make any sense. The cage, if you can see through the cage, then how's it possible that light isn't passing through the cage?
Think of it as a wall of force.
Cage. Light still passes through a wall of force. If light didn't pass through a wall of force, then whatever behind the wall of force would be invisible.
Okay. Well,
Louis, for wall of force, gaze attack works through a wall of force. It's like one of the only things that works.
Light, as long as light makes things visible. If I could see it, then that means light.
If gaze attack works, that means natural light or any kind of light should go through a wall.
If I can see you, right? If you're not provided full cover from light, then and I can see you, then the only reason I can see you is because light is on you. So if I can see you through the cage, that means there's light on you.
Okay, but the magical effects of the light's not going to affect anybody.
But the light's going through the cage. Why wouldn't it affect them? If the light's not being blocked by the cage.
The wall not wall. It's immune to damage of all kinds, and it is unaffected by most spells.
Right. It's not affecting the cage though. It's shining through the cage. It's not affecting it.
Yeah, but that's like saying, okay, let me trap you in a force cage, and then I'll just throw sunbeams at you. The sunbeams.
No, that's like saying if you have something that's physically immune to damage, and something is passing through it, then it would pass through that thing, and that thing would remain.
I mean, I don't think it's exactly following physics, because that technically, then that would mean if you're inside of a cubed force cage, then that means it's dark. Then that would mean it's dark inside. But that's not the case.
Oh, okay. I thought it was weird that it would just let light through, but the light wouldn't still affect even though it's being used. But all right.
It would be a very unbalanced situation if characters are just like, well, you know what? I'm gonna just wall of force myself and just sit here with Celestial Brilliance on. They can't touch me, and my brilliance is just hurting them the entire time.
No, but there's other spells I can do that does the same thing. I could put up a wall of force and summon shit. So that's not really.
You can't summon because wall of force would block line of effect.
I think the only thing that works through a wall of force is a gaze attack, like a vampire. That's the only thing that works through a wall of force.
I'm pretty sure something works through a wall.
Breath weapons and spells cannot pass through, and it's a spell.
Only-
Cannot pass through a wall in either direction, although
I'm pretty sure something will walk through a wall of force.
Dimension door, teleport, similar. It blocks ethereal creatures as well as the material ones.
Gaze attack works through wall of force.
Gaze attacks can operate through a wall of. It's just a gaze attack.
There you go. So I'm pretty sure something will work. Like there's always some exceptions.
But if you had a spell that had a gaze attack, I'd be like,
there's plenty of spells that are gaze attacks.
Claudia's done it before.
A beholder will fuck you up with a wall of force then. So
Claudia's
but your light's providing illumination, but the
I get it. I don't want to drag it out. I get it. It's fine. It's just a matter of positioning. So whatever it affects, it affects.
It's just I think it's just really these three back here.
Okay.
That one, Hexavog.
That's why that's like
from where she's standing. It's not the light's not affecting them, but because they're behind this fucking.
Okay.
But the rest,
everybody else?
Everybody else will take, and it's a purified celestial brilliance, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else will take the 2d8 damage in the bright light. Evil outsiders as well as undead. Okay. I think the demon flesh could be wrong.
Damn. 8.
I think the demon flesh golems take it too because it's a good spell.
No, I thought they were immune to it because they're immune to spells.
No, but not good. It is a good spell. No, they're affected. Demon flesh golems are immune to all spell-like abilities. Death spells will slow it with no save. Chaotic spells and evil spells will break the slow effect and actually cure them. It is fully affected by spells of the law or good descriptor, which is celestial brilliance. Yeah, unless its construct traits makes it immune to the spell's effects, such as it cannot be blinded by a holy aura, because that effect allows a fortitude save. Celestial brilliance has no save or spell resistance. It just deals straight fucking damage. So yeah, I remember these guys were getting damaged by the celestial brilliance.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So I guess that 8 counts for them too.
It's a holy spell.
So that means they'll be affected by Holy Storm too, right? That's right.
Yeah, they're affected by Holy Storm. Oh, these guys. Oh, there's no spell resistance. I was about to say. I'm like, these guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't be choosing spell resistant spells, man. I don't choose those at all because I look at spells and spell resistance as an automatic no. It's like if I gotta make something stick, nah.
Damage.
I automatically fail.
Damage. 8 damage. I think he takes 8 damage. Yeah. Miracle would take the damage.
Miracle? Oh, because he's undead. And there's no save. And there's no fucking
yeah, it affects undead too, right? Yeah.
Yep. He probably mad surprised, like, oh shit, I got hurt. Yeah. Yeah.
He takes undead. Well, he would take 1d8. No wait, I take 1d6 each round. Okay. Evil outsiders as well as undead creatures that are specifically harmed by. Okay, he's not specifically.
Yeah, he's not specifically.
So he just takes 1d8. I'll just take that 3. All right, so he takes 3 damage. Did I mark damage on all of these? Is he hit by that? Let's see, he's hit by it. That one takes damage. And this one takes damage. That's all those hits. I took off all the ones that took damage. All right. Go to the next. Slova. All right. She's been blinded.
Nova was blinded. At least a top tier person got blinded.
Yeah.
All right. She
About to do some crazy shit. Jump off the ledge. Make her life more easier. If you're blinded,
anyway, so her skin being removed right now. Her form then transforms into the form of a flying ball of fire. And she calls out, she's like, "You deal with this yourself, Miracle."
Damn.
Oh, you haters in their midst.
She flies down the stairs.
She like, fuck you, Miracle.
If
you die, I take over.
And you hear Miracle go, "I knew her." She was like, Miracle is like, "Her treachery will go punished."
See, what I tell you,
turned
man.
into Prometheus and left.
What I tell you.
So her treachery will not go unpunished.
What I tell you. What I tell you, I should get a +1.
Yo,
I called it. I knew there was a discord between, because it's like, hold on, something here doesn't. I just don't see that cleric trained grass. It's somebody else, some other rogue elements here.
Now we got Metzoa.
Metzoa. She's lucky because Metzoa was gonna go after her ass. That was like gonna be Metzoa's target. And she was like right there. Hold on, she within line of sight. Where'd she go? She flew down there, or where'd she at? Does he see her? What? I don't even know where you put her on the map.
She flew down these stairs over here.
Oh, the one down here?
To the floor below.
All right, well, she's retreating. So, Metzoa. Oh, wait. You said Dark Miracle has Sanctuary. If he were to fail the Sanctuary. Wait. Claudius told him also that he has empty life. So, that means he can't even get close to
he can't get close to him. And if he does, he has
to. You know, him being one of the top tiers, he's going to go after one of the golems. So, he knows the golems are dangerous. But even he had a. What was the difficulty that Metzoa had with the golems before? Was it hard of hitting them, or for some reason?
Yeah, hitting them. They have like a
All right, well that's.
They have like an effect that every time you touch them or something, like they drain your strength or some shit.
Was it something like that? Right? I know that he was able to take out one or two, maybe Simon one of them.
Demon.
And then I know
they have unholy aura on. I think every time he hits them, he takes 1d6 strength damage.
Oh, automatic or save?
Let me look. Make sure.
So then, if it's automatic, then he should not be.
Resistance, yes. Oh, that's only okay.
This guy Metzoa needs to learn Ryu or Ryu. That's what it's called.
If a good creature succeeds on melee, yeah. Well, no, he gets a fortitude save. So every time he hits, he can roll a fortitude save. If he passes, he doesn't take.
What was it he had to roll again to pass? I remember he had to roll. I forgot what he.
I don't remember.
He would know this already.
I don't remember what he was rolling, but.
The problem is he has to roll per hit.
He has to roll per hit.
All right, so
I don't think he's failed. He hasn't really fought them long enough for. But.
Right.
All right, so Metzoa is gonna do some crazy technique. He's gonna move here, flying kick, and then he's
ring the golden bell.
Yeah, you got me. Yeah, flying kick.
I played monks too, bro. I know
flying things alike, man. Great mind things alike. You know it, son. You want to use that Ryu?
Does he have the prerequisites?
Yeah,
I guess he does.
Does he? Nice.
I would be.
Yeah, I think
he does. Hold up.
I think for prerequisites is probably the same shit the monks they got anyways.
Oh no!
What is he missing?
He did have it at one point. He's missing He's missing weapon focus.
He used to have weapon focus.
He used to have weapon focus on arm strike.
Weapon focus.
That was the arm.
You can always use attack.
How did he not have weapon focus unarmed strike?
Unless you're a gunslinger, you don't need weapon focus. But anything that you like attacking, like actual like armor, you need every freaking.
He took it off. I don't know why.
Yeah, but like, why?
He had it at one point. I think it was another feat he was going for, and then he retrained some of his feats. Weapon focus.
Yeah, Watson tried. Is there another feat you could think of that's similar to that?
Weapon focus?
I don't think there's anything
similar to Ring the Golden Bell. They actually was.
There is a spell.
There is no. Oh boy, there's a spell.
But that's about it.
He would like to use the action point to mimic that spell. Maybe Louis, you would know. I know you have an encyclopedia with feats.
I remember seeing. Shit, man, I can't remember the name of it though. I remember seeing another feat that was similar to Ring the Golden Bell, where you can make an unarmed strike at a distance. It might have been a Pathfinder feat. That's a spell though. Blood Crow Strike.
Blood Crow Strike.
That's what I had. Who was he fighting? So he keeps calling. I forgot the dude's name because he keeps calling him Zahir, and it's not Zahir. It's fucking.
Zahir.
the half Black Dragon, half Minotaur. Was he half Minotaur? Yeah, half Minotaur. Fucking. I thought it was.
That's why I don't got a blue weapon, right?
Zargan. I think it was Zargan. Anyway, he had a key power where it emulated a blood crow strike. That's why when they were fighting on the rooftops, he was doing blood crow strike to try and hit Metsuo from a distance, and Metsuo was Metsuo kept using abundant step to get to him and melee. So they were it was a straight fucking DBZ battle in the fucking city. So kicking through walls and shit, fighting on the rooftops. But man, I don't even know. I remember seeing it, and I was like, "Oh, that's like Ring the Golden Bell, except it was called Key. It's a Pathfinder. It's called Key. I think it was called Key Blast."
Level 4 lanes.
Fuck, it was called Keys something. I don't know.
So maybe we should target something else then. Because those monsters are clearly empty as well. You gotta knock out the other guy that's fun.
I can't. I'm not. That's gonna be a hell of a search. If I find it, I'll let you know. I do remember seeing a feat that was similar to the Ring the Golden Bell, where you could make an unarmed strike at a distance. I forgot what it was called. It might have been something. It was something weird. It might have been one touch something. I don't know. All right. So wait, what's he doing?
I was going to Google or tweet or something, but I didn't find it. All right, so he's just let me see. He's gonna well, this dude is a spellcaster, right? He casts spells. That was blind.
Yeah.
So even blinded, you still cast certain spells. So he's gonna go after that guy over here, and actually over here because Messor he is like secondary tank. He wants to make sure that Demon Flesh Golem doesn't go to the main group, so he's gonna block that person's entry. What do you call it? He's gonna try and prevent that. Yeah, that creature's fine. So is him. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a acrobatics. Well, he might not have. Hold on.
I have to. Okay, I'll put him here there instead.
Acrobatics with tumbling plus 37. Yeah, roll acrobatics.
Okay. What do I roll? I'll just roll.
Plus 37.
Jesus. All right. 40. You got smacked?
I mean, this is mess right down. I gotta see if I can get a 20 to hit him. Okay, no. Messor dodges the attack of opportunity. So he's
all right.
So he's like here, like right next to both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna attack the corner of this dude.
Okay, so he was here. I'll make sure he's within less than 60 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah.
Feet?
Yeah, he got there.
Alright, so the corner, is he flying or
no? No, he's on the ground.
Alright, trip.
Shoot. Come on. There it is. Trying to get the...
First roll. Oh, that one.
I thought I rolled a... Oh, wrong spot. They do have mirror image on.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
How many mirror images he has? How many images? I don't say. Oh wait, remember that remember Messor has true sight on.
Oh, he's holding the thing up.
No, because he activated it in the last.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but yeah, well, I'm saying he's got to hold it to his eye the entire time.
Oh, he does? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I told them, don't you want Claudia to make you some spectacles instead, like some freaking shades, like more?
No, I want to jug. I want to hold up my jug. I never fucking use anyway.
Yeah, the good thing about a monk is that even just like a headbutt is considered unarmed strike. So he's like this, like that. Should have gotten a cool freaking like glasses, you know, like shades, looks dope. But no, don't want to look cool. If I had a monk, that's what I would have done. But it's gotta be freaking dark shades, like nature style.
Okay.
Maybe he didn't want us to make him fun, like, oh, you are the one, you know.
Oh, this is okay. Roll.
Roll what? I rolled already. 18.
18.
What am I rolling for? Wait. How many images? No, I got the true scene.
You got the true scene thing. So you successfully trip him. Yeah.
And since he's blinded, Medusa strike activates, right?
Oh Jesus.
Yes. Medusa strike combo, Lewis. Combos everywhere.
Honestly, how many attacks is he?
But yeah, put in there.
Hold on. I think he might have just fucking.
Even without haste.
I think he just straight up killed him.
There you go. Let's not even bother. We'll skip that. He killed him. Sounds good.
Because
again, extra attacks. We might have to roll the extra attacks because any leftover attacks, he's probably gonna attack the demon. Messor is not the type that.
So he's knocked down, which triggers 2 attacks opportunities. So he's got 2 attacks plus he's flurrying.
Messor, he's too selfless. Even if I get hurt, I have to take out this demon. Nah, if it was Kai, I'd be like, I ain't hurting myself.
So we've got
2, right?
4,
right.
5, 6.
Yeah.
Right? Self-preservation, right? Even Claudius also. Claudius be like, oh, hell no, I ain't hurting
myself. Oh, no, Medusa's wrath doesn't work on blinded opponents.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it did too.
All right. My bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 attacks.
It works on flat-footed people though. No, no, it doesn't. Because they are flat. Let me open up this character sheet. I don't know why I'm trying to do stuff on that.
8 attacks. And even the lowest one, even the lowest attack is. Yeah, just roll 8d20.
8d20?
Just roll 8d20.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, fine, 80-20. Any extra attacks, let's say that it gets killed, it's gonna go to the
I'm concerned to see if maybe the last.
We're learning how to streamline here. Okay, just roll.
Okay, well, we all know the hit. We'll do it. Let's see how much damage the first 5.
How many damage? Yep.
That's 8. Let's see how much damage the first 5 attacks do.
That's
the Great Amali Walla plus it's an evil outsider, which makes it.
Oh, you get extra damage against outsiders, right?
Actually, let's do the first 4 attacks. That'll be 78.
Oh wait, first attack, style strike. He always does that. The one that does like an extra. What is it called? Hammerhead.
Hammer blow.
There we go. Hammer blow. First attack. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Because that damage rolls damage twice.
Right.
See the first 3 attacks.
You know what? No. He takes that back. He's gonna try and conserve hammer blow for the stupid demon if it gets to it. You heard, Lou?
Yes. So 60.
68.
No, wait. I'm gonna tell you in a second. I'm trying to figure out he's got greater magic weapon on? Yeah. He's always had that on. Is there anything else that gives him damage? No, 78 plus 10. Let's do 21d8 plus 30.
21d8 plus 30. Jesus. 21d8 plus 30.
Wow. Okay. Give me 78 plus 10. Okay, so those first 4 attacks killed this Carnivus. That one's down. Which leaves us remaining 4 attacks for the demon go.
Okay.
Let's see.
So that means that, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means that 10 is the one that he's putting the style strike on.
Okay. So we got the 10. And that 10 is where are all his bonuses at?
He's not gonna try and trip obviously the demon because he's the.
He still has Hero's Feast on, so that's +1. Okay.
I know he's gonna have to roll Fortitude save, but he's ready.
He's got looks like +29, 24, 19, 14. So let's see, 10 plus 29 on a 39 hit.
Nice.
With the 7 plus the 31 missed, and the 24 missed, and the 14 plus 14. So out of those last 4 attacks, 1 attack connected.
Which one? The first one?
Yeah.
The one that counts with the hammer blow. Nice.
So that would be 12d8 plus. No, I'm sorry. 13d8 plus 10 for the damage.
8 plus 10.
Oh wait, it's a construct. It's a construct. I'm gonna take off 1d8 because I just realized it's a construct. So I'll take off that 3 at the end. So it's 61 damage. You can bypass damage reduction. You can bypass the adamantine. Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
You can bypass that, and you can bypass good because you got blessed weapon on. So there's no damage reduction on that attack.
15
for a total of 61 damage.
And I know he has to roll a 42 save.
And yeah, he has to roll a 42. Yep. Does he have? Oh, he's got Hero's Feast on, so he doesn't have to roll a will save. Because I forgot they have a Fear Gaze. But he's immune to that right now.
Nice.
Uh-oh. There you go.
He's good. He passed.
Oh, wow. He passed 42 with a 3? Whew. Thank goodness. Damn, those monk saves. That dude passed a 42 save with a 3.
Damn, son.
Miracle. So a little bit of his, some of his, you see like wisps of smoke rising from his, slight wisps of smoke rising from his skin, from the celestial, like from underneath, like because the celestial brilliance is on him, and his eyes flare as they surge with divine power. He's like, "Oh, Father Grants."
You got that, Father Grants.
That nigga means that both literally and figuratively speaking.
This dude's a fanatic of his daddy, son. He's like,
he does like a gate spell and grabs. All right.
They shall know true destruction by your hands. And he goes to cast. He goes to cast. Actually, does this spell even require somatic? No, it's just verbal. He just... It didn't seem like, as he finishes his spell, your characters felt a slight... There was a weird sensation. Even though the spell didn't affect you, there was just this weird sensation that you got when you look to see what effect that his magic had brought about.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears not one, but several. With that short phrase, with his concentration completely focused on releasing the spell, and then followed by a short phrase. All of a sudden, you see like this glowing aura around him. You see swirls of energy form around him. You suddenly see a Glabrezu demon just appear out of nowhere. Near your group, not near your group, behind him, I should say. And then there are these can you do that? How high is this? 20? Actually, so no, yeah, we're gonna do those 2 spells because he does. Okay, so we're gonna cast that. And the ceiling's 20 feet high, then. Although, no, he can make it flat. That merges into. Okay. But it's not. I hate when the wording is like.
Not clear. Not thought out. Open to interpretation.
Yeah. Really? Okay, so there's that's a strict interpretation. Oh, man, I hate this. I hate when situations like this come up. They won't. The merges into it, so it sounds like it has a joining or that. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. The walls. Okay, so the walls are made of bone. The floors are not. The floors are stone. Okay. So I see what he. I see what he can do. How far down the Claudius go down the stairs?
There's full movement.
Okay. So he's like back at the bottom of those stairs. So he's like on the lower floor?
Well, it depends. When he was going down, he's checking like his dragon sense and all his other perceptions,
Right.
which is like 40 plus now, making
Right.
sure there's nobody in that floor down.
There's nobody down there. Okay. No, he didn't sense anything down there when he went down.
Yeah, if he senses someone down there, he ain't going all the way down.
Okay.
But if he doesn't, he's going because he expects after he did that sunburst, he expects retaliation. So he like went as far down as possible, as much as his movement.
So yeah, after.
Was he able to hear the spell, or he's too far away?
Man, that's gonna be it's gonna be tough. It's gonna take a when you're trying to discern a spell. They say to use your spellcraft in place. They say to roll a spellcraft, but as if it was a perception check. It's like, yeah, you could roll the spellcraft to determine the spell.
Okay.
But you're going to take penalties to it because of distance. Okay. Yeah, because of distance and obviously this combat.
Right.
There's going to be penalties for sure.
It's fine. But he'll take the chance because he has a very high spellcraft. That's 46 right now, so he'll take it. He'll do it. I don't know. You determine what the penalty is. 1d20 plus 46, and then you deduct whatever you have to deduct. They got a 56. Spellcraft. That knows everything about spellcraft. And battle magic perception, I think, with anything within 100 feet. No, wait.
But you get a 56.
Yeah.
Alright. Spellcraft.
Gain a perception check. And, okay.
Spellcraft. Identify spells being cast, 15 plus spell levels. So you got DC 24. And roll the 56. So now I'm going to start applying penalties for the distance and the noise. And it's also going to count as if through a wall.
What? Like a minus penalty or some shit?
Distance of source of +1 per 10 feet. DC be 20. Ooh, man, that's and he casted it over there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That's gonna
this guy's putting what is
it's gonna have like a 9 plus a 31 and then 36. And there's a lot of noise in the whole place. That adds another 10. That gives you a minus 10. Yeah, that's a minus 10 because of the fucking wailing and screaming. 46.
That's very nice. The walls and all that stuff.
Okay, well, +1 per 10 feet. I'm adding that. I mean, despite, damn. Despite all that, Claudius was able to make because when you cast a spell, you're casting it very dramatically. You have to. The magic comes out. It doesn't come out booming, but it's enough to attract, it's enough for somebody to be like, holy shit, he's casting. Like, you could be across a big ass room, and if somebody's casting, like, you'll hear that shit. It's not gonna be in your ear.
You can't whisper when you're casting. You have to be
it's gotta be. It's literally like you're commanding something without having to yell at it. But like, so despite the Claudius' spellcraft his understanding and knowledge of magic, and he was able to slightly make out the words that felt like they were booming, but they really weren't. It was just he could just feel the air. He just feel the magic in the air. He was able to discern what that spell that he was able to discern that the enemy that Miracle was casting.
Oh shit! This is a miracle.
Damn.
No, he didn't cast Miracle.
Nah, the miracle is in like a prayer.
Oh, like a prayer. Oh, I thought you meant like the freaking level.
No, his name.
No.
This is his name, which is.
Oh, miracle.
Oh, Miracle. Sorry. All right.
Yes, it's supposed to be. I'm assuming it's supposed.
I was curious.
His full is. I mean, he's known as.
Boston, he got nervous.
That's what he's known as. Dark. He's known as Dark Miracle, but it's clear that they wrote his name like that as a play off of Miracle.
Got it.
The Dark Miracle.
Grat's prodigal.
He's a Dark Miracle. Anyway, so he just from like half that phrase that he was coming out, you already knew what he was going to finish it off with. And to Claudius's, I don't know how he feels. I don't know how he's going to feel about this, but whatever you have him choose to feel about this, it was a time stop.
Damn.
Oh.
So he let out.
Clerics do that?
Normally, no, unless the cleric worshipped a deity that.
Let me see, because Claudius has that spell too. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's like a domain. That's kind of dope.
Yeah, unless a cleric had worshipped a deity that granted a domain that.
Oh, this cleric is serious. He's gonna summon a whole bunch of shit. Cold, this and that.
Yeah, your characters, for those that are on the ground floor and can see him, you notice that. You notice that he. You notice that Miracle. Like after the spell, like it felt like everything froze for a split second, and then it looked like he disappeared. Right, and your characters are like, "Whoa, did he teleport? He can't do that. Or does he have a way?
He can't do that.
Or does he have a way?" But then you notice that he's closer to your group. He's flying at the top of the ceiling with There's a Glabrezu demon. There's also a Glabrezu demon that suddenly appeared as well nearby. And
a Glabrezu that suddenly appears.
And buffeting around his form is a shroud of supernatural tornado force winds that appear to be giving him the ability to fly, as he is currently doing now. These winds appear to be powerful enough that they will shield him from any other wind effects, and it seems to form a shell of breathable air around him. The winds appear to be so powerful that ranged weapons and gases and most gaseous breath weapons are not going to be able to pass through them.
Did you roll a 4, Louis? Did you roll a 4 out of the 1d4? That's a lot of spells.
Out of the 1d, I thought it was 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah. Well, you got 4.
I think I got a. Yeah, I got a 4.
Dang, lucky, man.
So you see, like I said, these supernatural powerful winds surrounding him. A Glabrezu that.
Guys, this cleric just won Bankai. He just took 5 turns. He took 5 rounds.
There's also some form of another form of abjurative magic that's on him to protect them. But the other thing being the stairs. So from this stone ledge that obviously leads below to where the stairs are going down. From there and connecting across diagonally to this landing of the stairs is a wall of stone.
Okay.
Claudius, as you're looking up the stairs, you notice you can see a thick wall of stone just suddenly conjured, pretty much in front of you, blocking you from advancing upward.
Damn.
They blocked off the wizard from the rest of the party. How does that feel, Claudius? You force caging people left and right.
Cool.
Miracool looks down at your party, and you can telepathically hear him within your minds.
Oh, Millennium goes next. Hopefully his aggressive negotiation.
You will be granted a mercy by Father Gratz.
I like how he talks, yo. So godlike.
At any moment you decide to surrender yourselves.
Oh, I don't know about that.
And then like he goes and as he finishes, like his hand, you know, he's got one hand on the bastard sword that he had unsheathed, and his other hand, you know, ready to conjure more magic. He's like, "Oh, we shall let this onslaught continue."
I'm gonna shoot that sword out of his hand.
If you guys notice, he had 5 free rounds, and none of his creatures attacked us. That means he's trying to parlay. Remember, Claudius was right.
Huh? No. Nobody attacked. What? What do you mean? No?
His creatures didn't attack. Didn't he summon creatures? Did they attack or no?
Oh yeah, don't they get the same initiative as him? Probably.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
If they didn't attack, I thought that he was just like.
Well, yeah, no, because if he summons, he used one of his rounds to summon.
Correct.
But it would also be. I mean,
on the next go, or when a time stop is over, they will attack probably. All of them.
That's what I find interesting.
That's kind of confusing.
Yeah, I know, because if you summon the creature, it's not affected by the time stop.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing because we.
Oh, okay, I see what happens. It's basically like he just was able to cast like 4 spells in one turn.
Right.
No, yeah. So since it would count as if, okay, so yeah, the Glabrezu can take its turn. You're right.
What?
Because the summoned creature can take its turn on the turn that it was summoned. Yeah.
That was something right. But it took a full round action.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it used up one of his rounds, pretty much.
Full round pretty much.
Yeah. The Glabrezu, he summoned it, and it was going to.
Where's the Glabrezu? I don't see it in the map.
I gotta add it there.
Oh. Yeah, it's big as fuck. You would see it. I'm surprised he could even fit in this motherfucker, honestly.
Was something that's huge, Lewis, size huge, fit up here or not?
Yeah.
How many squares?
The demon flesh golems are huge.
Okay. Oh, the demon flesh golem are huge?
Yeah. They take up. They're taking up.
I keep forgetting, like I don't know why, but they feel like they're large to me. I guess as in comparison to like our pictures.
The Glabrezu that's summoned is and I'm gonna put it there, but it's in the. I think it's here. I know I have one saved in my freaking. Really. It's in my library. Should be in my library. I guess not. These fuckers.
And Lewis,
isn't something large takes up 4 squares? And something that's huge takes up 8?
How big will Gargantuan?
No, Gargantuans take up 4 by 4.
Or something Gargantuan?
Oh.
Also, so 4 of those squares will be a Gargantuan? 4 of these squares?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's throwing me off because the scaling is different on this map.
Yeah, it is. You gotta imagine there's 4 squares in each of the.
Right. It threw me off. I'm like Gargantuan, but that flesh golem looks like it's large. It only takes up 4 squares. I'm like, no. The squares aren't 5 feet.
The Glabrezu. Okay, well, I'm gonna get a picture for it, but it's gonna be over here by this demon flesh golem, and it shoots out an unholy blight on the party, which only good and neutral creatures are harmed. Not evil, which means Valenum's not affected, since it counts as evil.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so you want to hit us with that?
So it does what, 5d8?
I guess Claudius is the right Yellowstone.
Yeah, 5d8 damage.
He's downstairs.
do 19 damage. Cynthia, Valenum, and Zionel can roll a will save. Is it a 20-foot radius? It might be able to affect Metzor. He aims it here. Yeah, Metzor needs to roll 1 too. Metzor, so everybody but Claudius roll everyone but Claudius and Valenum roll a will save.
Will save. 29 for Metzor.
Who has spell resistance?
Oh, Metzor has spell resistance, right? Doesn't he?
Does he have axiomatic? I know somebody's
I have
axiomatic.
spell resistance.
Who does?
Me.
You?
You. I have axiomatic.
No, it couldn't go on you because you were chaotic.
Oh.
That's for Claudius. Yeah, Claudius and Zino couldn't have it.
Oh yeah. Let me roll my wheels.
I think nobody does. I think they all got dispelled. Yeah, they got stripped off of Cynthia, Valenum, and
Metzor.
and Mentor.
Shit.
Never mind, no spurs. Just roll the will saves. Roll in the will save, so you take only half of 19, so 9 damage. You take 9 damage.
Zino or Metzor?
Zino takes 9 damage. Metzor takes.
He failed, right, Metzor?
Yeah, he takes 9 damage, which comes off his temporary HP. It looks like. Oh yeah, you guys have temporary HP. Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Valenum doesn't. Alright. So yeah, it looks like he summoned the Glabreza to basically throw those on its turn. We'll have Valenum take his turn. Yes, Cynthia passed.
Cynthia has a 27 for her will save.
She passed. She only took 9 damage. Alright, Valenum, you're up, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long ass fucking fight. There's so many people to go on a turn.
Yeah. And there's more reinforcement coming from the hole in the middle. I think Lewis mentioned.
Yeah, and the drama mentioned that there's some enemies trying to
fly up. How many rounds would it take? Was the drama able to tell? Like a round or two? Or
she says they look like they'll be up here in like
2 or 3 rounds? Or a couple
rounds? Like not on round, not this round, not round 2. Not round. She said the way they're flying up, round 3, they'll be up here.
Shit. Would I be able to take my turn when we come back next session? Because there's some role play I'd like to do.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can. That way it gives you time.
You could do that.
Yeah, it gives some time to think about what I'm going to say to Miracle.
You could do that.
Yep. Yeah, don't rush it, especially when we're about to.
The drama says it looks because she flew over, so she was able to see down there. Yeah, she says looks like a few more winged Ferostus, one of those carnivorous demons, and a demon flesh golem.
Okay.
They're on their way up, right?
Yeah, they are. Those are on their way up. Apparently, he must have had them. They must have been hiding down that shaft. And
pause.
And they're now making their way up. He said,
"Oh wait, that demon flesh golem. I don't think we encountered that one before, right? So it's fresh."
There was one that got away, and I think it was at full HP when it did. There was one that got away, but there's two. The two up here were probably already up here.
Oh wait, so these two we haven't encountered before. The ones
No.
Nah, those were up there before we got up here.
Yeah, because you guys fought 4, you beat 3, and one had ran away.
Out of character, I made the assumption that those demon flesh golems already used up their spells.
Nah, these are fresh, brand spanking new ones, bro.
I didn't know that. I thought these were like the ones that escaped and flew
out. They got the destruction and the hard growth and all that.
Only one escaped.
That would have changed my turn if I known that, because I'm thinking that they can do what's that freaking level 8 spells that they did before?
Destruction.
He's talking. Yeah, well, destruction, but he's talking.
And the other one that targets Wilton.
No, it was
Or Wilton, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, they do have that. It was hard.
Yeah, I see. I thought that these already used up all the Horrid Wilton and Destruction. So now I'm like, oh shit! I would not have done what I did. I would actually target those two. But, oh well. I thought these two were the ones that escaped from before and flew up. Because they were like with Hexamon.
No, you guys beat 3. Only one flew up.
One that flew up. Is one of these up here?
I think I still have it on the map, but
okay, so one of them probably already used up all their magic. Keep that in mind so you don't end up.
Yeah, there's 3 dead on this map. Oh, I think I took. Okay, so what I did was I took these off because they were in the way. These are the 3 that were dead over here. And then I did mention that one of them did fly up to like, and started following Hexavog because Hexavog had commanded it to just leave and come towards. So there was one basically with Hexavog. So when you came up to this to the top of here, you see 2 fresh ones. So that's
not all fresh. I thought they were the ones that used up their magic before.
No.
Out of character. All right. That's all. It's all good though. I'm not gonna change. It's already too late. Getting interesting.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
If I knew these things first, even with Mesor, it kind of like messed up my turn. Because if I knew they could still cast these spells, I would have had Mesor full attack of Demon Flesh and just ignore them. You see what I'm saying? It kind of like
yeah, because you're worried like, oh shit, they're gonna fucking
yeah. Because I even said, I think maybe you didn't hear me. I even said it in the beginning that like, oh well, guys, we don't gotta worry about the spells. So like I was under that impression like, oh, they already used up their 2 spells for per day for each for Wilton and Destruction. I think they like. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, those were the 2. It was Destruction, Hard Wilting, and
otherwise I would have had like I would have changed my turn. I would have had like Mesor definitely go after Demon Flesh, and I would have definitely instructed Sino. Focus on the Demon Flesh down there. Everyone else get those 2 shit out of the way. But it is what it is.
Yeah,
we missed that.
All right, guys. Next session.
I'm too hyped, man. I don't think I can fall asleep, and I have to be up in 2 hours and a half.
Yo.
Hopefully I can get 2 hours of sleep.
Fuck, man.
Next session. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next session. I hope we all make it.
Damn, man.
All right,
guys.
All right. GG's. Good night, guys.
All right.